just working, okay? Sorry we're late. It's it's packing up card time, okay? Getting boxes together. And so sorry for being a little late today, y'all. How are y'all doing though? How are y'all doing? We got some boxes to show, and that's what we're gonna do today. This is like we don't have many boxes left, so that's a good thing, right? Don't have many boxes left, but that's okay. I got two dogs in here with me. Bill will be here in a little bit. Let's see what y'all are doing here. Hey, how are you? How are you? Ava Lee, Deb C. Y'all, let me show y'all what the new number is. I got to write this out boldly, okay? Boldly. Well, yesterday y'all were on with us, but for those of you that may not have been on with us and don't know, we have definitely gone beyond what I thought we could have imagined. So when we first started the campaign, I was like, oh, I hope we can, it'd be nice if we can get to around 9,000. And y'all did this, okay?
So far.
Y'all did this, okay? We got more to count up today. 9,000? How dare I put limits on our crafty family? The Seven Hoffman girls. Yes. Nice to see you again, right? I mean, we've been coming on like, I think we've gone live
almost every day.
Every single day for like the last, what? Week and a half,
At
maybe?
least.
The gang's all here, Karen. This is quite impressive. This is our largest campaign that we've had. I'm over here sipping on my green tea, y'all. Here's what I'm drinking. Look, let me see if y'all can see the label. Green tea. Decaffeinated, yes. I try to limit my caffeine. But yeah, I'm so like take a breath, okay? Take a breath. There's if y'all can see what downstairs looks like. If y'all can see, I'm glad nobody's coming to the house to visit because it's yeah. 15,000. That is impressive. God said, don't you dare put limits. Don't you dare put limits. You know about having a plan, right? What happens when you plan stuff out?
God laughs.
God will laugh at you. And I guess I need to laugh while we pack up all those cards.
Wander roads.
Don't you dare put limits on yourself. Don't you dare. And guess what? It's our 6-year anniversary this month for Mindless Crafting. I know I keep repeating it, but that's a milestone. They say a lot of small businesses don't last 5 years. So my thing was, ooh, if we could make it to 5 years. Statistics say a lot of small businesses go out of business before they get to the 5th year. This is our 6th year, y'all. This is our 6th year. You keep pushing, even in a storm. A lot of businesses went out of business during the pandemic. You know how many businesses went out of business during the pandemic? Businesses that have been around for years went out of business. Mindless Crafting is still here by the grace of God.
And Ryan said, I
We're
just
still
joined
here.
last year and I'm so thankful.
Oh my goodness, we're still here, y'all. Still pushing. Still meeting certain challenges and still pushing. One of the words that my accountant said to us, he said, sometimes you have to pivot. You have to pivot. And Bill, do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
I need you to look up the word pivot because that's a word. You know, we had the word impact before, but there's this word that, and it's that word stuck with me. When he said it, he stuck because my accountant, bless him, okay, he's like he feels like he's a family friend. He said the word pivot because I figured I might as well get some advice to him from him because he handles so many small businesses. And so when he said pivot, that word just stuck with me. I have to pivot. We got to pivot. And in life, sometimes a storm will come your way. You got to shift, even if it's slightly, because insanity, you know what they say about insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over again, right? Expecting a different result. And a lot of times you have to shift. There's something in your life that you have to shift. You can no longer do it the same way. And yes, it's a little bit uncomfortable. It might be a lot uncomfortable sometimes. But sometimes you got to shift, right? You got to pivot just a little bit. So the word pivot,
You have one here and one down here.
okay, here's what it means: to adapt or improve by adjusting or modifying something, such as a product, service, or strategy. But you could also do that in your life. Here's where what does pivot mean in your life? The word pivot conjures up different ways a person can change. Different ways a person can change their personal or professional life. Pivot, right? You pivot. You change certain things. You might wake up an hour earlier. It may be waking up an hour earlier. It may be drinking a little bit more water, right? Throwing an extra bottle, even if it's just one bottle. Pivot. I don't know why I'm saying this. I was getting on. I was like, we're going to just show some cards and that's it. But someone needs to hear this because this is something that I heard. Pivot, make the move. We're not too old. We're not too old to make changes. We're not. It's a mindset. And sometimes that little bit of shifting can make a world of difference. Small things. Small things. So y'all, that's just a word, okay? I had to share that with you. I had to share it with you. Sometimes pivoting means walking up the hill, right? I can only walk up the hill one time and then walk back down. That's all you can do. I can only walk to the corner and walk back. Sometimes we think it has to be big things that we have to change. Small changes. Small changes. I need to drink more water. I need to go walking. I need to get up a little bit earlier to do that thing. I need to get to bed earlier so that I can get up earlier. Pivot. Pivot. You've been saying it for a while. You've been saying it for a while. I need to sit down and I need to do cards for 5 friends and send those out to those friends that I've been thinking about. Yep.
I actually remember we were reading a book. I forgot the name of it though. It said if you make a 1% change per day, just 1%.
Mm-hmm.
1% could mean doing something you hadn't done before.
Yep.
Even opening a book and writing a line in or something. But a 1% improvement each day over the course of a year, you will improve
Yes.
by 37 times what you are now.
Yep.
Which is actually pretty incredible.
Yes.
Yes,
Mario
Mario Floyd, Atomic Habits. That's exactly the
You know,
book.
I have that book. I
That's
have
exactly the
Atomic
book.
Habits. I need to pick that Atomic Habits up again.
Marlo, it
Yep.
wasn't that incredible when you read that? You think to yourself, just 1%? Because you think to yourself, if you were going down this line, a 1% change would be so small, you wouldn't even notice it. But over time,
Yep.
you will find yourself going like this.
Right.
Yeah, but it has to be a consistency.
Exactly. Small changes, small steps. What was the step for this? For getting to 15,077? You know what the small change was? Or not even the small change, the small thing was to create, let everybody know that this is what you're doing. We're having a card campaign. And then share it. Write up the rules, share it.
Sarah Slagle says small changes can have a huge impact. Just a smile can cause a tidal wave of joy, and it costs nothing.
Yes.
Exactly, Rhonda Higgins. She says Atomic Habits is a great read. I
That
need to
is
pull
a
it out and read it
really,
again. I do too.
yeah, me too. Because we actually have our own copies of that book.
We do.
Like me and Bill, we would buy 2 copies of a book.
Because I have to have
So
mine, and Tracy
right, he
does
would have
too.
one and I would have one. Yeah.
And I like to highlight my books to death. Okay.
You really, Crystal, be queen. You have to be intentional. What is it? What is the result that I want from whatever it is that I'm seeking? What is the result? And so it's fine to look at the result of what you want. And sometimes you might not reach that result. The result is over here. You're over here. Don't think too much about this. You know what the result is, write it down. But what are the steps that you need to take to get to this area here? Are y'all understanding?
But you know what's
me?
really interesting? You talk about pivoting. When you're actually consciously, with conscious intention and deliberation, going from point A to Z,
Yep.
and you're looking at every possible obstacle, thinking of every plan that you would have to put into place to make sure that those obstacles won't overtake you. At some point along this line, you may have to decide to pivot.
Yep.
And that's how that pivot
That
thing
right
works.
there. That right there.
It's like crafting. And I always say crafting is an outward expression or manifestation of your inner life. You know what I'm saying? When all of a sudden you have that mistake in the card, and it does cause a pivot. You can't continue to go
Pivot.
crafting the way you were going to craft at that moment. You have to do something, and that's the same thing.
I love it.
It's a great thing.
I love it.
Same thing. Donna Sly says, great conversation. Pivot, act.
Yep. Pivot.
That was a good
Right.
start.
Execute. Execute it. Whatever it is that you want to do, it's the execution and the journey to get to wherever that place is that you're trying to get to. Right? So I just say that because I don't know, it just came to me. And I thought I would share. Because we're a crafting channel, but we're also it's larger than crafting for us. We've gone beyond crafting. And because of this this journey as far as the card campaign, it has definitely been so rewarding. And all of us together have been a part of this campaign. Even if you're watching and you haven't given any cards, it's okay. Maybe you were motivated by something that we said along the way. Walk it like you talk it. Yep. And write it down. If you have an idea, you're like, I don't know about it, but write it down and then go back to it. You have a book right now with a whole list of things you want to do. Get that list out again. It's time to get that list out again.
Rhonda Higgins says this has been more than just a crafting group for a while now.
Yes. Yep, it sure has. Hasn't it? Ah.
There you go. Donna Sly says, yes, mindless crafting. And that's exactly it.
Yeah.
I always, a lot of times when Tracy and I talk around the house, and I say, Tracy, what exactly is mindless crafting? We'll go on and on, back and forth. And if you think of only crafting, you kind of, for me, I'm losing the bigger picture, because to me, it's all about getting past self-imposed, not only from someone else, but from
Right.
ourselves, self-imposed
Yep.
limitations, to go from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
How do I have complete acceptance over whatever is there? And I
Yep.
have to have acceptance so that I can make the jump to the next step,
To the next
to the
step.
next step,
Yep.
to the next step. And just like Rhonda was saying, if she looks at the mountain,
Yes.
it can be quite daunting. But if you
It
just
can.
think to yourself, okay, I see the journey, I planned it out. Now, the only thing I'm getting ready to focus on now is this step. I'm going to place my foot right here
Yep.
and pray that the foundation of my footstep will be increased. And as that footing, your footing becomes more sure, you work on the next step.
Exactly.
And it continues along that process.
Yep.
Anyway,
Patricia said she needed that today. Yep.
but anyway, here we're going to go ahead and get started. That was a nice start. I don't know how we got on that, but that was
I
good.
just
That
felt
was
like it was
good.
something I needed to say. That word just keeps sticking in my head. I listen to a lot of motivational stuff. Even when I'm processing y'all orders, I have it like playing in the background. So even when we're putting in the cards, boxing up the cards and stuff, it's in the background.
Rhonda Higgins says self-imposed limitations hinder our thinking and our ability to create, function, and thrive. I want to thrive, not just
Here,
exist with limits. Okay.
you got to move out of your own way. You got to move out of your own way. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. We love y'all too. Oh my goodness.
All right. Now, whose cards are these?
These are Betty McQueen's
So we're
cards.
looking at Betty McQueen. She says, "Dear Tracy and Bill, my name is Betty McQueen, or Helen. Thank you for all that you do. I love watching you and Bill. I am a quiet listener. Betty, I'm a quiet listener. Uh, do you transfer Hot Wheel candy, firecrackers, and grass? Oh, do you remember Hot Wheel candy, firecrackers, and
Oh,
grasshopper
why does
candy?
that sound familiar to
Enclosed are
me?
99 cards. I'm happy to be a part of this. My dad served 23 years in the Army. But there you go.
Yudi, you better do that thing. Yudi said, I'm trying to take that next step. I was thinking of writing it down tonight. Craft channel in Spanish only. Yeah, think
Judy, do you
you needed
realize
to
what
hear
a
that.
big market that is?
You needed to hear that, okay?
That is such a huge, huge market.
Yes, I think you should do it. But you have to think you want to do it, right? And so
And you have the
you
added
remember
advantage of
you
being
remember we
bilingual.
you remember we showed you the camera, right, that we were using. Um, and it was a great investment, the camera that we use to record with. So if you have the space, Yudi, you can do it. You can do it.
But if you don't have the camera, you can start with your phone.
Right.
You know?
You should certainly start with your phone, yeah. But that's why we like to share some of the things that we that we do behind the scenes, like using the Rolo to process the to process our orders and stuff like that. So we love to share. What weigh machine do we use to weigh our packages? Uh, One of the best compliments, not even a compliment, it was a moment. It was a great moment. Some young girls saw me dropping off a ton of packages at the post office. And they were like, a lot of times you get stopped, people ask you, well, what do you do? Like, oh my goodness, this is a lot. What do you do? And so I don't mind sharing because that young girl may not have to figure out, or young lady, two of them stopped me actually. You remember? And we were you were in the car still.
Yes.
We were.
Well, I
Bill was
had made
like,
it to the car.
right. Bill was like, "Where's Tracy?" And I was just talking about,
And that day we had a mountain.
just sharing. Like they were like, "How do you get your labels to look so professional?" Because I've been writing stuff out on my boxes. So I told them I use what's called a Rolo. And so they said, how did you launch your business? And I said, through YouTube, the whole bit, just going through the stuff, sharing little gems with them. And it just made me feel so good to be able to share that with them, because that's what I do. I share. I love to share. And so some people may say, "Oh, I want to keep that to myself." Mm-mm. I'm trying to keep that to myself. I'm not telling nobody.
I can't tell Carmina.
I
She
want to
might tell Hector.
look. The world is big enough for all of us to win. Okay, big enough for all of us to win. So with
Tracy,
that
guess
said,
who's on here? Betty McQueen.
Betty. Oh my goodness. Wow. Betty, we are getting your cards out right now. Look at your beautiful cards,
You know
okay?
what, Zell? I do the same thing. Zell says, you can do it, Yudi. Every once in a while, I watch a craft video in a language I don't even
Me
understand.
too. Yep.
I do too.
Me too.
But sometimes the crafts are still nice to look at. You know, let me tell you something.
It's so well executed that you can understand what's going on.
Even in that musical arena, I come across musicians and music producers, that sort of thing, who are so fluent in what they do that I don't even have to understand what they're saying exactly. I just watch, and just the watching of what they're doing teaches me everything. Yeah. But once again, you have the added advantage of being bilingual. Oh, Carmina, I was just messing with you. Carmina said, Bill, what do you want to say to me?
Beautiful.
Ah.
Okay. Let me like
Here, now
point
hold it.
this
Here.
better, because okay, so Betty is on here. Betty, how beautiful. And we don't have many boxes today.
Exactly, Wanda. I just watch what they're doing too. I don't pay attention to the language.
Yes, I love it.
Zal says, yes, I've listened to music in Spanish and French I really like, so I look at the
Yes.
words and I have them translated so I know what the song is about. What I do sometimes is when I listen, I have different tools that I'll strip away the vocals and then I listen to the music and I try to see what it is that it's making me feel, and I create my own emotional understanding oftentimes of what they're doing. Yeah.
Betty, you were busy as a bee, huh?
Sarah Johnson says, I learned how to bead crochet from a person that I don't even know the language. I turned the volume down and was able to watch what she did. And that's how come oftentimes Tracy used to say
Visual.
she would encounter people who would criticize her and say, oh, you talk too much, or you talk too long. I'm thinking to myself, well, why don't you just, if she's too slow for you and she talks too much,
You can forward
cut
the
the
video.
volume all the way down and then speed the video up. There are controls right under settings where you can increase or decrease your playback speed. It's one of the ultimate tools for learning on YouTube. Use them.
Or not only that, well, guess what happened? My next video, I talked even more. I'm trying to teach somebody and give instruction, okay?
Your girl Trey says, I was in Douglasville over the weekend, one of my best friends for a cousin's wedding. If I had my own car, I would have hit y'all up.
Oh,
They're like,
wow.
come on, Trey.
Visual learning. Betty. So cute.
Creative Counter, I'm a visual also.
Llama said there'd be days like this. I love it. Llama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this. Llama said. Llama said. Llama said. Jill, you'll find out what later. Did I miss something?
Oh, you did, of course, I'm sure.
You did. Okay.
No.
Ah, you did. These cards are cute. Look at this. Oh my goodness, that's
Oh,
pretty.
Marlo said something
That
good.
is
I have to read what
pretty.
she said. She said, like my granny used to say, if your hand is closed, nothing can go out or come in.
Mmm. Wow.
Granny.
Granny
Hi,
was
Joanne
dropping
Gilbertson.
gems. These are pretty. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Deborah Couture says, I learned by doing.
That's
I may make
gorgeous.
mistakes, but that's okay.
That's okay. Oh my
Wanda Rose
goodness.
says, we learn from our mistakes.
Yup.
Paula Smith says, I love that teapot card.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It is. Oh.
Beautiful.
Stephanie says, I'm making a card to Vicki Jensen, received Happy Mail from her, and now I'm making her Happy Mail.
Oh.
Isn't that beautiful?
I love it. I'm telling you, our group on Facebook, y'all make me smile in that group. Y'all make me smile in that group. I just absolutely, I love the interaction in our Facebook group. So if any of you are interested, we do have a Facebook group, Mindless Crafting Facebook group. So
Oh.
I don't, Betty, can you share?
Zal Storm says, where did those images come from? Betty.
These right here? I'm loving this.
I know, that's awesome.
Those are so pretty.
DX says, how do you Happy Mail? I want to join.
Well, it's nothing that you join. You just come in the group and someone will say, I would love to send Happy Mail. Or you say, I love to receive Happy Mail, and ask the person to PM you, which is private message you on Facebook. Yeah.
Rhonda says, Bill, just curious, has crafting affected your ability to create music? Has it changed the way you make music over the years? No, it just reinforces everything. To me, all of it is the same thing. To me, crafting was an affirmation of the way I process the music. You know what I mean? Because I think that you have to understand, for me, there are times when, when I have felt, let's say for instance, when my brother passed, and I mean, I'm talking when I was in such despair that I actually came to my piano and I didn't even want to play it. I just wanted to put my hands on the piano, and just the way that my hands would feel over the keys was comforting, independent of the sound. You understand? And so I'm sure when you're crafting, it's the same. Sometimes you're not really thinking of doing a particular thing. You just can't. It's like when you're crafting with scraps. It's the same thing musically. You know, you may not even think of a melody. You may say, you know what, I'm just going to use these 3 notes. But I'm going to use these same 3 notes all over the keyboard. And that's it. And whatever I come up with. But you have to have acceptance. Sometimes I'll just touch anything. And the chord that I hit will seem like it's so eerie that nothing can go with it. But rather than rushing into the next chord, I'll just bask in that sound for a second and have complete acceptance over it.
Yep.
Before I move on to the next single note and then build the next thing from that note that I hit.
And then sometimes he'll make a tune that sounds to me like something I could write like words to. Like I've done this before where I'm like, Bill, that one's a winner. That song is a winner. And then within moments, I already have the lyrics to it. So I'm listening in the background while he's doing it. He doesn't know that I'm listening sometimes. But when I hear something that sounds appealing to me, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, here's the words. And there it is. You
Right.
remember?
Or you hit what you think what could be construed as the wrong note or the wrong chord, but instantly you have to be so in tune with that sound that you might be perceived as a mistake to move into areas that make it right.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you have to understand is when you hit a supposed wrong note, usually you're only a half step up or half step down from what you're seeking. And it's the same thing with crafting.
Yeah.
You really weren't that far off when you did something, but you might have made a slight slip it with the scissors or something happened, but you really weren't that far off.
Yeah, we have a song right now that I'm hoping Bill
We'll finish.
will finish. So
Hi, Kim
there's a song
Morgan.
right now that's it's beautiful. It's deep. The music that Bill we just be in the house doing stuff, y'all. Okay. The music I was able to come up with the words pretty quick. Still has more words to get on it, but oh man, what a beautiful song! What a beautiful song
Ron
it
Higgins
is.
says music for me helps me focus on the craft I'm working on. It increased my creativity. That's why we like that
Yes.
lo-fi.
Yep. Sometimes I craft in silence for some reason because I just feel like I could not think about the craft itself, but it just flows and my mind feels relieved. Like I don't know how to certain calm over my mind where I don't even want the music in the background. I just want it just the natural sounds of the household. These are beautiful. Betty. Betty McQueen. Look at that.
Sarah Slagle
Beautiful.
says music can affect how I craft. Different moods with different tunes. I can listen to a sonata and break down in tears, then smile with the tune change. My craft reflects that.
Mmm.
You know what, Sarah?
Love
I
it.
used to kind of only operate in a limited number of genres, right? I grew up in gospel, but R&B, of course, went to hip hop, that sort of thing like that.
Yes, she did,
But
Stephanie.
But I had the opportunity to study with this guy for about a year in classical, and that opened me up to so many things. And it's the same thing with crafting. Like when you see all the different styles, you can't help but grow. When we've seen all these different cards during this campaign, I have grown as a crafter just by viewing them. Trisha Costa said
For
something here.
sure. Read it.
She says, I love how you are a team. Tracy uses her talents through her paper and Bill crafts through music. You're not in competition with each other, but complement each other and share it with us.
Thank you for that. Appreciate that. No, I just want him to develop whatever it is that he's going for and whatever dreams that he has musically. And if I can complement that in any way, um, that's all I need to do, you know?
I like that
That's
parachute
all I
one.
need to do. I want him to win at whatever that thing is that makes him happy. And I know music makes me happy too. The music makes Bill happy, you know. I know that he's in a certain space when he is on his keyboard. I love it.
Uh-oh. Crystal says, Bill and Tracy, someone special wants to call in and say congratulations.
Oh boy.
So let me go get my phone.
Hmm. Y'all.
Crystal?
These are so cute. Look how large. Look at this. Betty, you better send this card at the right time. You sent this card at the right time. It always seems impossible until it's done. Know that it's possible, okay? And you have to wrap your mind around that it's possible. That right there. That message came for a reason. And in case you need a reminder, Betty did more than one, okay? Yup. It always seems impossible until it's done. There's a message for you. Y'all better receive it. Better receive it. I love that. Betty, thank you. I am loving these images right here. How pretty. Betty, thank you so much. Let's see what y'all are saying. Yes, Betty, thank you. 99 cards to add to our 15,000. Really, Aunt Terry. My niece is an executive director of a classical choir in Seattle. Wow. Awesome. Great cards, Betty. Everyone's telling Betty great cards. Let's see what y'all are saying. Bye, Sarah. Sarah's leaving us.
Sarah. Who, Slagle?
Yep.
Sarah Slagle, don't go.
Dolores, we don't know how else to be. This is just, just us. These are really inspiring. The cards itself, y'all, everything. I don't know what y'all gonna do next week, because y'all gonna celebrate, the Thanksgiving holiday. My Christmas tree is up. but
it's been up all year.
But how?
After this Christmas,
I just have to switch it out. I have to switch it out. You throwing out what?
The Christmas tree. I cannot see that tree 2 years in a row.
Huh? Then pivot, darling.
That's what I'm going to do.
Pivot.
I'm going to pivot. I'm getting ready to pivot, okay?
I had to look at him for me.
I'm getting ready to pivot.
I had to turn my chair all the way around to hear what my husband said.
The tree is a part of the room now. It's almost like...
I look at it every single day.
You see something
and guess what?
Oh, that is so nice. But I see it so much, it's like it's invisible.
My tree, I see it every day.
The tree is invisible now.
If I bet you I took it down, you'd see it. You'd be like, "Where's the tree?"
No, I wouldn't.
So I'm going to change it out and decorate it for Christmas. Yeah.
Yes, Aunt Karen, I did.
Karen, he got the look. Okay, he got the look. Oh, Gay 10. Oh, that's right. Gay 10. Was your Thanksgiving in October? Gay 10 said their Thanksgiving has passed, so she's going to rewatch the card parade. Look,
we're here.
Rhonda says, "Who's calling in? I'm excited."
Who said that? Rhonda Higgins? Rhonda Higgins!
We have no idea, actually. For all we know, it could be Denzel Washington calling in.
You know what I'm saying?
Rhonda, how are you feeling, by the way?
Betty McQueen says it takes her a little time because she has trouble seeing.
Oh my goodness, Betty, you did a great job.
I never would have known, okay?
Betty, you did a great job with those. Appreciate you. You got 99 cards done. Let's see. Dorothy McCurdy.
These are from the Virgin Islands, aren't they?
Well, I'll be Dorothy McCurdy from St. Thomas.
St. Thomas!
From St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, y'all. Dorothy, look at you. Wow, Dorothy.
Carmen says, I've been here just watching and crafting. Betty, you did awesome. You did do awesome. You did 98 more than I did.
I need to be in St. Thomas, okay? Is Dorothy on here? Look how we can all be connected. I love it.
I think Dorothy's a silent watcher.
There's 80 cards, babe. Here you go.
Let me read this.
Go ahead and read it.
It says, Dear Tracy
Here's
and
the
Bill,
card. Here's the card she sent us.
I am so happy to be contributing to this card campaign challenge. My goal was to create 100 cards for the troops, but since the deadline is about to run out, I'm sending 80.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's all. Just 80.
Just 80, you know.
I discovered you on your YouTube channel about 8 or 9 months ago
Oh, wow.
and watch your videos every day. I love all the nostalgia that you all provide since it takes me back to my youth and all that entails. I love you both. I trust your judgment and I look forward to one day meeting you in a person since I feel that I already know you all. Love and best wishes to you both. Dorothy McCurdy.
St. Thomas.
Okay, now let me answer this call here. See who this is. Hello, the White House.
Is this a voicemail?
No, it's not.
It's a live person. How you doing?
And how are you doing?
Great. Hey,
Can you introduce yourself?
yeah. My name is Steve Daniels from Blue Magic.
Woo! Don't you?
People, y'all heard that?
Oh my goodness.
This is Steve the Man Daniels from Blue Magic. So how's it been going, Steve?
Congratulations.
How's it been going, buddy?
Congratulations on this 6 years.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to us. Wow, what a what a blessing. Look, Rhonda Higgins said I'm about to pass out.
Don't pass out yet.
Not yet. Not yet. I know you got a couple songs you're gonna sing for me.
Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 minute. One moment. Let me put my box of cards down, okay? Because I got to I got to put my box of cards down. If this is not a wonderful surprise, I tell you. Yo, Steve, we've been doing a card campaign.
Wow, that's great.
Look,
Go ahead.
we've been doing a card campaign. So far, we've all of our crafty friends and family have sent in over 15,000 cards for the troops.
That's great.
What an awesome, and that if that's not a anniversary celebration, and then here you are
That is great.
on the phone, Blue Magic. You know what I'm saying? Steve from Blue Magic.
And I happen to be a veteran, so we do appreciate it
Oh my
very
goodness.
much.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes, it does.
So,
Yes.
so what branch did you serve in, Steve?
Navy.
I did too.
Oh my
Oh, yeah?
goodness. Thank you for
Yes, I
thank you
did.
for your service.
Yeah, I was in
Appreciate it.
electronics technician here.
Oh, Oh boy, you was big time. Were you on a carrier or what kind
Well,
of?
I
Were
was
you on a
on an
ship?
amphibious assault vessel.
Okay.
It was kind of like a carrier, but small time. You know how it is. We carried mostly like helicopters and Marines, that sort of thing. What
Oh
about yourself?
my
Oh, right. I
goodness.
was on a. I started out on a subtender, but ended up on a fast frigate.
Oh my goodness. See, they tried to get me going a sub. I was like, oh no. The thought of
Oh no!
going down and possibly not coming up,
Don't do it.
I was like, oh, not me, buddy.
Oh my God!
Ah. Look, you know what my favorite Blue Magic song is?
What is it,
I want to
Trace?
hear it.
What's wrong with my mind? What's come over me?
Ooh.
I thought I saw your face.
Now who's singing this?
That's Tracy.
Wow.
Wearing a smile, dimple on the side. What's come over me?
What's come over me?
What's come over me?
Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Steve, we sing y'all songs all the time, okay? All the
Right
time.
on key.
Steve always says that.
I know, Steve.
But Steve, if you heard the song like 5,000 times,
Yeah, but sometimes when we do it, we got to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I started a little too low. Let me try this again. If you just right there,
Look.
boy, I'm serious. That was great.
Thank
I'll wait for you
you.
to continue.
Oh my
That
goodness.
was
I
good.
can't remember all the words to some songs though. It's just like
That's
back in the day
that's
I used to
okay.
remember every word. Now it's like
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we got so many songs. I was telling Bill yesterday,
Hmm.
he was talking about this suit he used to wear back in the day. It was like did you say a white suit with a pink tie or something?
yeah, something. Yeah.
This is way back in the day.
My great grandmother bought this thing and made me wear it. You know, with the white platform shoes.
Oh, look out.
And so when I started singing to Bill, I said, "Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in."
Oh, good.
I was like, you know what? You're fired, okay?
I
That's
can
lots.
see Bill stepping in them shoes.
You can see him stepping, right? Yeah, we just everybody's so excited. I'm watching the I don't know if you're watching us live, but everybody's putting up comments
Oh, wow.
about what their the songs that they like, and
Beautiful.
yeah, so yeah, we're just so happy to have you on here right now.
And it's my pleasure.
Look, Bill,
Hey, mine was step right
Uh-oh.
up, hurry, before the show begins.
Woo.
My friends,
Dun, 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 dun.
stand in line, get your tickets.
Oh yes.
I hope you will attend.
Yeah.
It'll only cost you 50 cents to see
To see what?
what life has done to those like you and me.
Dun, dun.
Look, we gotta get Steve to
Come on,
sing
Steve,
on
see
here.
the man, Steve.
Hey, I like what you did there.
Steve, I need to see the man.
We need to hear Steve sing something on our 6th anniversary, okay?
What I'm gonna do? I could send you. So we did a song. Richard Pratt wrote a song.
Yeah.
But it was sort of, the song is like a story with some of the Blue Magic songs in it, the titles.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a chance to finish it before he passed.
Oh.
So his wife gave it to me and a couple other guys. and we took it in the studio, and we put it all together, so it's finished.
Oh
It's
my
mastered,
goodness.
and I can send it to your email.
Okay.
Okay, good. That'll be great.
Send it to your email, and you'll have that song.
Okay, good.
Because it's already mastered and copywritten and all of that. So.
Oh, nice.
And it's supposed to drop maybe like after the holiday.
After
so
holiday,
we'll actually get exclusive.
We're gonna be looking forward to that.
So I need to give you the email then.
Look,
But,
Chris,
I'd like for you guys to hear it.
Oh,
This
we
has
would
got
love
your
to hear
songs
it.
in it.
We would love to hear it.
Yes.
Crystal's like, tell Steve to sing "Stop to Start."
Stop to start. I'm just kind of like getting over this cold. I know there's no excuse, but the way you guys put it down, I mean.
Stop to Start, is that an original also, or? Oh, no.
I remember that
okay.
one.
Yes. The very first time I looked at you. You can come in if you know it. Since that day, that's all I can do. That'd have been nice if Tracy came in.
I don't know that one.
You don't remember that one, babe?
No.
I
You remember that one?
I'll
always stop.
Mm-hmm.
So we can start all over again.
Ooh, Steve. Oh my goodness. That was the song right there. Now you're going to have me. I don't play that one often, but I know that song.
Just listen to that one. Listen to Stop to Start. And like whenever like you feel like stopping, like if you feel like stopping with your cards, you might get this moment. Like you play that, and then it'll make you like, you know what? I got to start it over again. I got to keep going.
I tell you, that first line, though, that first verse is powerful.
I know, right?
The very first time I looked at you, since that day, that's all I can do. Hey, you can stop the song right there, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Bill, I like how you break it down.
Oh, we love.
Down. Do you have me?
Look, we love words, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, because all of us have had somebody like that in our life at some point. At least I hope we all have.
Well, I don't know about this part.
Haven't you, Tracy?
Look, remember the day that I made you cry? I don't know about that.
I remember that one.
When I told you goodbye.
Now we're gonna scratch that part off, okay?
Like you said, it was only a lie.
Yeah, Steve. So you're recovering. You're okay now? You're recovering from a cold?
I went and got my, the flu shot and the
the
COVID shot, and they said if you if you already have a little cold, it can get worse.
Oh yeah.
But it's actually getting better.
Okay, good. Good. We're gonna look up. Look, we're looking up some more lyrics over here too.
Come on now. There's another one. Grateful. You remember that one?
How did that go?
I have to see the words before.
It's called Grateful.
Oh, Grateful was boy, that's a good one.
Oh boy,
I don't remember that one.
First I gotta say, like, rest in peace to Richard Pratt and Keith Beaton. Because they both passed. So there's three original members left.
3 original members. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, to talk about the music legacy that they left behind,
Yeah.
Wow.
And Keith Beaton, he was the choreographer. They spent all morning, day, and night rehearsing.
Wow.
Every day.
I'm looking at we're looking at the lyrics to Grateful now.
So how's it go?
Mm. How's it go? At the end, I think it's because the other guy sings, at the end of every day, when the world is far away, how do you? It's a world without a care. When I see you standing there, I'll run to you. Oh, don't get me to sing it now, because I'm a little off.
That's a nice one. That's a
I'm
beautiful
gonna have to
song.
listen to that one. I'm writing that down too.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
you
to
gotta.
listen to that one. Okay. Let's see what y'all are saying over here. Um, where is it? Oh, Steve. Um, they're asking for a mailing address because some of our subscribers want to send you cards. Some of our crafty family wants to send you cards. Um,
Well,
Hold up, before you say that,
the-
guess what, Steve?
yeah.
We have Dorothy McCurdy here. We were showing her cards, but she
Oh,
says, love to hear Steve, love all the songs, certainly brings back memories. And you know, and to show you your impact worldwide, she's over in the Virgin Islands, okay?
oh, beautiful.
and I
Wow.
actually, when I think about it, I actually used one of your um, one of your songs like on a reel that I was doing on a Facebook
Oh,
reel, which was Life was a Three Ring Circus. I love that song.
oh, one of my favorites.
Life,
Three Ring Circus.
yeah, life is a three ring circus.
Go ahead.
All of the ups and downs of a carousel
That's right.
that I know so
So
well.
well.
I love that song, okay?
Beautiful.
Love that song.
You can sing that song in church.
Look, you know?
Turn it into a gospel.
Right. Bill, what
So have you guys been touring since the last time we talked to you, Steve?
So the last time we talked, I think I was getting with some other fellas forming another group,
Okay.
and these guys were out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So because Richard Pratt's wife has the rights to Blue Magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So she talked to a promoter out in Atlanta, and she said, "Well, Steve is singing lead, so she wanted me to be involved." 'Cause
Okay.
I was like, "You can't do it without me." So I flew out there, got with the guys. Guys were great, but after a while, just things just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Because your mind's got to be Blue Magic, nothing else. You gotta sing those songs. You gotta know the songs,
Right.
and it just wasn't working out.
Yep.
So now we're looking at another group.
Look, here's what you do.
Pivot.
Steve, you're pivoting. We talked about
Yep.
this just now. Sometimes you have to pivot and shift.
Yep.
And it's okay that didn't work out over there, but there's another door that's about to open, another opportunity.
Right.
So
This is-
you're saying we want nothing but excellence. Got to know the
Yes.
songs, got to sing it in the Blue Magic way of
Yes.
singing it, because the Blue Magic way,
Is the Blue Magic
you
way.
don't have to tweak that, okay? It's
Right.
already done, okay?
Some of y'all kids was conceived with Blue Magic. You got to do this the Blue Magic way, baby, okay?
Right.
There's a
Please.
lot of blues walking around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just the bottom line on that.
Yeah. Just like
Man.
when you guys sing the song, you didn't change it up.
No.
You did just like Blue Magic.
Yep.
Some guys, they want to add a little something extra, but when you do that, you go on the show. People want to hear what they hear
Look.
on the record.
You nailed it right there. Look, I'm
Wow.
old school. I'm coming to the show. I want to hear it the same way that Blue Magic. Okay?
And you can't leave that high note out.
Right.
You gotta be involved.
Yep. You got it. You nailed it.
Yep.
Except,
So-
look, Crystal says, accept excellence only. That's right.
Exactly.
It's got to be done right. So if I'm
So
coming to
now
the concert,
I feel
I
better.
only want to hear it the way y'all sing it.
Yep.
Nothing needs to be changed. It's already done. Okay.
That's it.
Oh my goodness! Wow, what a delight! What a treat! Okay, I had a
Yes.
feeling it was you when Crystal said someone's going to be calling in for your 6th
Exactly.
anniversary. Oh my goodness!
Oh, it's a surprise. I didn't realize it was a surprise.
Well, no,
Yes.
no, she was just saying.
She said
that,
someone
yeah.
wants to call in to you.
Right.
We didn't quite know, although I started suspecting.
I was hoping that it was you.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that it was you also.
But so it was a surprise to you.
Yes, and we were surprised.
Right. Because guess what, Steve?
Yeah.
I don't mind when you say that you're going away. I just don't want to be lonely.
Now you don't make me cry.
Oh my goodness. I love
That
it.
hit me right there because that's Richard Pratt's
Oh.
favorite.
Oh my goodness.
And he come to my place and he just starts singing that song.
Oh
Man.
goodness.
Yep. You did it.
Yeah, that song right
Yeah.
there. That, I mean, the legacy, okay?
Yes.
The timelessness and the space that it puts you in when you hear it, you know?
Yes.
Oh man, and this part and this part of the words, I'd rather be loved, needed, depended on to give a love I can't give when you're gone. When you're gone, I just don't wanna be lonely.
Woo!
Wait a minute.
I'd rather be loved. Hold on. I'd rather be loved, needed,
Right.
depended on to give the love that I really, in all honesty, can't give. Okay?
Yeah.
But I still rather be loved and needed and depended on to try to do that. Okay?
Wow.
I just don't want to be lonely.
We could break down these words, okay?
You know what? Like you said, I'm pivoting, right?
Yep.
But man, I'm hearing you two.
Look,
I'm
this.
putting some thought into this.
Well, guess what? We sing your songs all the time. Like they're playing in the car. Like, you know, and we're playing them in the house. Like, what would we rather be listening to? A Blue Magic song, and you play it over and over and over again,
Except
and you never get tired of it.
So we kind of play around with it. Steve Tracy may break out talking about I'd rather be loved, and I may start saying something. Do you really? You know what I mean? So we kind of play with the songs, talking and carry on.
Hey, you gotta make it yours. Play with it. Have fun with it.
Oh my goodness, we just absolutely love the songs. You know, I know people like. They probably looking over in the car like, what are those two doing? Singing some Blue Magic.
And we're looking for people like you.
Look,
you two.
we're the ones that'll
I mean-
be. Look, we're the ones that'll be right there at the concert.
You should be on stage.
Oh my goodness.
You know, we're looking for people with that passion.
Oh.
Singing the song, that know the song, got the passion, and just singing it with joy and understanding the lyrics.
Oh.
Oh, Steve, you
Yeah.
find a bunch of those kind of people sitting in the audiences. Okay?
Yeah.
Trust me,
Because
everybody.
we'll be singing along right with you and rocking right to
How
it.
many
Okay?
times have y'all performed and it seemed like the whole audience was singing right along with you?
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
And what a wonderful isn't it wonderful to know that so many people years ago, when was this song first when it first came out? What, released? What it says?
70s.
Yeah, in the 70s, and still Here we are in the 2000s.
But you know what? And this is something we talked about last time. Okay, groups like Blue Magic, they define an era in people's lives. When we hear the song come on the radio right now, I can remember when I was getting ready to go to a basketball game. You know what I'm
Like it
saying?
was yesterday.
Wondering who was gonna be in the audience, who was gonna see me. What was I gonna be able to talk to Karen after the game? You know what I'm saying? And maybe dance with her. You know what I'm saying? With I Don't Want to Be Lonely playing. After the show, Tracy gonna be like, and who's Karen?
Come on, baby, I'm just talking. Come on.
Look, let me ask him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's Karen?
Well, she obviously didn't make it because she ain't here. Okay.
Well, look,
Bill will tell you there's a bunch of Karens out there.
Well, look,
Exactly.
Karen doesn't have this, okay? I'm showing them my ring. They don't have this, okay?
There you go.
Oh my goodness. I am like,
Wow.
I'm just so, wow, what a blessing.
You wanna go back?
What a blessing this has been. Yeah. I'm
So
just
are,
looking.
so are you two still on Thursdays?
We're on Tuesdays and Thursdays, although because of our card campaign, we've been coming on like every day.
But normally Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time.
Go ahead now.
Yeah.
Wow. It's booming.
Yeah, we
Business is
we do
booming.
mindless crafting at midnight also. We do a midnight
Every so often.
session also.
Oh,
And I need to go to my mother's house because I'm sure she has a Blue Magic
Oh, you know your mother got that.
album sitting in her garage.
Oh, she got the album, not no digital
Right. She's got the
download.
vinyl,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, she got the real deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Wow.
likes to hear hers on a record player. Okay.
Yeah, we like to hear that.
Lo-fi.
Put that nickel on it.
Yep. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Crystal says I went. Hold on. I got to go back up here. Just got out of my screen. Hold up. Crystal says I went to a concert in College Park, Georgia. I asked the group to sign my Blue Magic album, and that's how y'all became friends.
Oh.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
She says her album sits on her dresser right now, signed by each member.
That was, wow. She had that album. That was, oh my God. That was just special. That was special.
Yes.
And you know, it's really interesting. And oftentimes on the station, on this show, we talk about the impact that one person can make it in someone's life, and you'll think you're not even doing nothing. Someone comes up and says, "Can you sign this?" In your mind, you're just signing something along with maybe hundreds of other people that you're signing that day.
Right.
But then here it is, decades later, possibly, they have that same thing just put up in a very special place in their homes, just remembering that moment. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Remembering that moment enshrined forever in their hearts and in their minds, telling their children, telling their friends about that day, the day that they met Blue Magic and they signed that album. And you'll think that you didn't make much of an impact, but look at what you did.
Right. Right. We
Wow.
never even thought of nothing like that. We just, okay, just sign.
Right, I'm telling you, man. Y'all, sometimes we diminish what we mean to people. When you sit down to write a song, Steve, or you guys, and you're doing this new album, and you think, well, I'm just going to put it out, and we hope it works out. You could even say, well, I want to make money, da da da. You can go down whatever road you want to go down.
Yeah.
But at some point, the intention becomes far bigger than what you intended for it to be.
Yep.
You talking about
all of
songs that changes lives forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Forever, generationally.
Or brings back a memory, a memory in your life and a moment.
Forever. Yeah.
Yes. And for us, Blue Magic puts us in a space, many years ago where you can think, oh, at that time, I remember, I remember growing up, or whether you were in high school or 1974, I was elementary school.
Linda Huffman says, I still have some
I was
some
like in
Blue
middle
Magic
school at
in
that time.
in my garage.
Yep. People said they still got your albums.
Wow.
Yep.
That
So yeah,
is.
we're just so blessed to have you on here right now. What a moment.
45s. I hadn't heard 45s in so long.
Yeah. Tell a
Look.
kid what a 45 is. They
Yep.
thinking guns.
Therefore, or that or either a beer.
Yeah.
That was when music was music. Yes, Brenda Nobles. That's when music was music.
Yeah.
Created by Design said I was in high school at that time. So they're going back down memory lane, you know?
And people were good people.
Yes, and definitely uplifts your
Yeah.
spirits. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So
Man.
fun.
So Richard, how's his wife doing?
She's doing pretty good. In Georgia, we met a lot of people in Georgia. Connection and promoters. Because there's some old Blue Magic songs that weren't put out,
Oh really?
and that was written by Richard Pratt.
Okay.
So
And actually Richard Pratt songs, and she wants to get those out.
Okay, gotcha.
you're right. You're right, Amy Cave. Amy Cave, one of our people here in the Mindless Crafting family says that was when people could actually sing without the help of recording magic.
You better tell it, Amy. Yup.
Right.
Without processors.
Well, you could just hear like,
Exactly.
Well, hey, when you only had 4 tracks on the recording device, so there was no overdubbing. You had to just record, and whatever came out is what came out.
Say it again.
I have
Oh,
4
boy.
tracks to get all my band,
Yep.
the drums, horns, keyboards, organ, whatever,
Yep.
all background people.
Yup.
I all routed through to create an album, and guess what? I only got a 1 take to do this.
One
Yep.
take.
Yep.
1 take, ain't no bunch of overdubbing. 1 take, baby. Okay.
That's
Because guess what? It was about the execution of pulling everyone together. We talked about execution to get to whatever that final thing is, and that's what happened. It was execution that had to take place, and the time management was so essential.
Right. And it's like Amy Cave just said. And when you showed up at a concert, they would sound the same way on the stage as they did on the record.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, we went to a concert, and I promise you, Steve, we didn't even know who the person was. Where the person that was supposed to be singing? Is that the one? It was Steve. It was so terrible. I'm not saying who it was, but I'm just saying I couldn't believe. And I thought to myself, they must have did an awful lot of vocal processing for this to sound this different. They had to.
Yeah.
They had
Wow.
to.
They do a lot. All that auto tune and
Oh my goodness.
They on this person, they had to put auto tune on the auto tune. Okay.
oh my, that
Yep.
bad, huh?
There's people who can sing, and there's people who can sing. Okay,
Yeah.
sing.
But think about it for a second. Back then, okay, you only had a limited number of stations. You only had a limited number of record companies. So the competition was quite stiff. So when the groups made it through, they were pretty doggone good. You had to be
Yeah.
to
Had to
survive.
be. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you simply had to be. I remember seeing the Temptations. You ever see the Temptations when what's his name? You know the one. Barry Gordy. He showed the person singing, and he had his group that was evaluating them. He said, "Okay, now that you heard this song, would you buy the album for $5? Would you spend your last $5 to buy this album, or would you spend it on a sandwich?" And if they said a sandwich, he scrapped it all and went back to the drawing board.
Woo. That's what it's about.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Steve. So, wow, what a blessing this was. We really appreciate you. We love the music. Keep doing what you do. Pivot if you have to. We're looking forward to that new music coming out.
Hey, Crystal said, what about when the artist puts the mic to the audience to sing? We pay for the ticket. You say, hey, you better not put the mic for me to sing. I'm gonna tell you that right now, Steve. I may be playing around on this, but if you give me a microphone, you might want to take that mic back. Okay, I'm sorry, because and people watching me too. I don't think so. Okay,
You gonna sing, right?
I ain't gonna have no choice.
He gonna have
That's
to
right.
sing.
I only do it with the background.
Oh, the
Put
background
mic out
boy.
for the background, but the lead part I keep that.
Yeah, yeah.
But some leaders forget the song.
But you know what? When the background is singing, it's kind of hard to forget. I love great backgrounds because great backgrounds enable a lead singer to really let it go.
Yes.
It's kind of like singing behind a choir, in a way.
There you go. That's true.
That's just what it's like.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my goodness. This has been wonderful. It has been absolutely wonderful.
Beautiful.
So what is the immediate future hold for you now, Steve? See, we're gonna send our email address to Crystal. Crystal, just forward it to Steve so he can send us that.
Okay.
Tell us real quick, because we do want to finish off these cards and that sort of thing. But tell us what the immediate future holds for you for Blue Magic. What can we expect?
Right now, it's like we got choices.
Uh-huh.
There's so many promoters just waiting, and like I told Richard's wife, I want to be at my best. I want to be ready.
Yeah.
So ready with the group. We got the group. We tight. We're gonna get on out there.
Okay.
Once again, and there is 2 other versions of Blue Magic. You got Vernon's group and you got Wendell's group. So we're all over.
Are all of them recording albums?
Nope, they're just doing the Blue Magic concerts.
Okay, gotcha.
So this song that's dropping on a night like this, that's the title.
Okay.
But, so they should be hearing that soon.
Okay, I can't wait to hear it.
After the holidays.
Okay, thank you. It's like Christmas come early.
Exactly. Let me send Crystal this address right quick.
Yeah. Then he got a couple of DJs that already have it. That I hear they've been playing it in Georgia. And
Oh,
other
really?
places. Yeah. But
Well,
just for a moment, they would play it for a moment.
okay, gotcha. Well, thank you so much for keeping us up to date. If you ever do a concert down here, we would love to come.
Oh my God, Atlanta! Oh, I had a ball out in Atlanta traveling.
Oh my goodness.
The rehearsals was like 7-8 hours. Oh my God! But once I got the free time, got out there to that mall. Ooh, I forgot the name of it. The town. Strange name though, but it's a nice mall. Huge.
Yeah, we're trying to we're actually Bill is giving the email to
I'm sending Crystal the email right quick.
Okay.
All right, Steve. Thanks so much for calling in. We're gonna go ahead and get off, but we love you, man.
Oh my goodness, yes.
You have just really touched our hearts today, man. Seriously.
Don't ever think that you're not making an impact, because you are.
You know what? We Blue Magic love our fans.
Yes, y'all got some die-hard fans, okay?
And we'll keep it alive.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go, guys. There he is. That's Steve Daniels, Blue Magic. Some of y'all kids might have been, Steve might have helped y'all out, so we're going to thank him now. Thank you, Steve.
All right, Steve, you take care, and thank you again for your service.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bill, for your service.
Thank you,
And I
sir.
thank you for those songs.
No, we thank you.
Especially Just Don't Want to Be Lonely.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Oh,
Exactly.
I got your number, so I'll keep in touch.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
All right, see you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Guys, wasn't that wonderful?
Oh my goodness. We just never know what's going to
That came out of left field. Thank you, Crystal.
Crystal, thanks for hooking that up. Oh my goodness. Y'all are the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, seriously, thank you so much, Crystal. Chris, I know sometimes you like to stay in the background, but you got to come out of the background right now. I got to thank you personally because personally, for me, Blue Magic they really did define an era in my life. And I
Yep.
can remember them right along with the Stylistics and the groups that really touched
Yep.
me. You know what I mean?
Mhm. The Shy Lights. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And those were the three. Those were the three right there. You know what I'm saying? So,
'Cause I'd rather be loved, needed, depended on to give the love I can't give.
and when you going to give it?
When you're gone.
What you say?
When you're gone.
And why you going to do that?
I just don't want to be lonely.
Well, there you go. All right.
My goodness. Let's get back to Dorothy's cards. Because
Woo! Dorothy, are you still on here?
Dorothy is on here,
She's
okay?
like, you better show my cards
Dorothy
from the
said-
Virgin Islands.
Dorothy was
talking about up in
saying-
here, okay?
Dorothy says she remembers Blue Magic. Bringing back memories, okay? Oh. Look at that. Y'all gonna have me play. If we go anywhere, Bill.
Woo! Look at that one.
If we go anywhere in the car, guess what we playing?
Blue Magic.
Life is a three-ring circus. All of the ups and downs of a carousel.
I like this one. Look at that one, Trey.
Ah.
It's a rain card.
Joy Nesbitt. Dorothy is my mommy.
Who said that?
Oh, what? So your mom made these cards right here.
Joy, are you serious? Joy, you're not in the Virgin Islands, are you?
Dorothy is her mom. I know you're proud of your mom. Wow, look at that.
It's a small world.
Dorothy better go ahead and do her thing. Oh, wait a minute. Deja Nesbitt. Dorothy is my grandmother.
Wait a minute, what's going on
Wait,
here? This is generational. Joy is in Atlanta.
Joy's in Atlanta. Get out of here. We got the whole family tuning in.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Because life is a three-ring circus.
And it's three of them.
Going round and round and round and round and round.
Isn't that something?
Oh my goodness, I love
The daughter, the mother.
Look,
and the
Joy
grandmother.
said we in the house. Y'all better go ahead and represent. Go ahead and represent Ma and Grandmama.
I'll tell you what.
She making. Joy, has she always been this creative?
I tell you what. Dorothy is not playing. Okay?
Dorothy not playing with her cards. Dorothy said, "Bam."
I love these rain cards.
Look, Dorothy said, "I only stop so I can start all over again."
Is that why you stopped?
Dorothy. Oh my goodness, I love it. This is beautiful.
Gaten said Thanksgiving in Canada was October the 9th. Well, there you go.
Deja said, yes, she does.
Ontario
Yes,
said,
she has always been this crafty, huh?
that's where it started.
Love it.
Ontario says, it's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair up in here.
This is beautiful. Look at that. I need to go to St. Thomas, Bill. I need to go to St. Thomas.
Mm.
I need to go to St. Thomas. Ooh, these are so pretty. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Bill, I'm about to blast me some Blue Magic. You better be. You best to be ready.
Amy K says, sounds like the perfect vacation after this car campaign.
You know.
Eileen Moore says, I don't know if they have Thanksgiving in England. Ian Ryan says, love that song. Family Affair.
Beautiful.
Gloria Andrews.
Gigi said, I'll go with you.
That's Gloria.
You know. He's showing right up at Dorothy house. Like, knock, knock. Dorothy be like, who's there? Ah. Ooh, Dorothy.
Look at Dorothy doing stuff.
Because Dorothy only stopped.
Dorothy says that red card with the roses is a napkin card.
Oh, my goodness. Look how seamless that is. Dorothy was having
said, that's
fun.
how we do down in the Virgin Islands. What are you talking about?
You know what, Bertha? Me too. She said, I've been to St. Thomas before on a cruise with my daughter. Yeah, I needed that ship to stay. I needed that cruise liner to stay longer because one of the stops was St. Thomas.
Karen Hankins is talking about we have to do a Blue Magic Midnight Madness.
Oh my goodness, I got these songs in my head. Look at that. So pretty.
You did a great job with these cards. I love this.
Look, Joy said, I was going to ask that question. I'm like, so that means when mom gets you a card, okay? It's got to be one of the mom cards. You getting the real card. My birthday is coming up, so I'll be ready for one of my cards. Love you, Mommy. Oh,
Amy K says, well, if Steve is on, can we get copyrighted? Like a copyright strike? Nope. Because they won't be able to know.
You can cover songs, though. The covering, they allow you to cover songs. Now, that's why so many people sing songs. You can't, like, if you have their original music in your background, then you'll get copyrighted.
Me too. Tina says, Bertha, I went on a cruise to Nassau in 1981.
This is beautiful.
Dorothy says, I learned fussy cutting from you, Tracy.
What? This some fussy cutting right here. I love it.
So you learned the secret. Dorothy, it took me a while to learn. And Tracy said, look, Bill, she says, instead of trying to just go around with the scissors, she said, just turn the paper.
Turn the paper.
Turn the thing you're cutting and let the scissors stay straight. And I was like, what? And all of a sudden, I was able to start cutting right.
I'm so glad that Dorothy's on here, but I'm especially happy that her daughter and granddaughter
Joy
got to see cards. Also,
and Daisha. Is it Daisha? I think it's Daisha. Joy and pain.
She's like, no, all joy, okay?
Sunshine. Ain't no rain, no.
These are beautiful.
You did this before?
No, I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to get ready to do those right now. Ooh. How pretty. Ooh.
Hi, Gloria Moss.
How pretty is this?
September said, helps us. Look, and rain, okay? And rain, buddy. I'll be leaving out in rain.
Leaving us, stopping the music before
leaving me hanging. Give me some and rain. You can't say sunshine and not put and rain on it. And rain.
Always always fun being on with y'all.
Tracy,
I'm
that's like
gonna miss
Tracy.
y'all next week.
Sometimes Tracy around the house, she'll sing something simple like, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder." Then she'll stop. I said, "What? You cannot stop and just leave me without where you are, okay? I have got to hear that where you are now." Y'all know how it is.
Look at that.
Tina Barker says those peachy colors are great.
Yes.
Amy Kay says when she fussy cuts, in order to do it, she has to take her glasses off and bring the paper close to her face. Tongue stuck out to the side. I'm not even going to ask how that works, Amy, okay?
Sometimes I know
Not
sometimes
asking.
we just do things and we
Look.
don't even realize it. It just
Whatever works.
whatever works.
Amy, when I first started, Tracy thought I was dying over here because I wouldn't even breathe. I would hold my breath like,
Bill would hold his breath when he was fussy cutting.
I would forget to breathe, even though breathing is involuntary.
Cindy Piper, you're gonna have to go back and watch the replay on this one, Cindy. We had a music guest on the channel. If you're just coming in, you're gonna have to watch the replay.
Patricia Costa, she said, "Bill, I'm so glad you're feeling better today." No, you know what? I was feeling better last time. It's just that we had so many cards that I made a conscious decision to try to do my best to talk at a minimum to let Tracy get through all these cards. There were so many boxes. In fact, this box I'm showing you right now that you're watching is the last box, unless there's something at the post office. We literally are coming down the stretch.
He fell asleep, y'all.
No, I didn't.
He fell asleep.
You know what? I did not fall asleep.
Oh. Look at the coloring. Look at the colors on those. Dorothy, you had a good time with this, didn't you?
Oh, thank you, Pamela. Pamela says, "Happy Tuesday, back from a well-deserved cruise camp vacation.
Look at you.
Awesome job on the car campaign. Love it. Bill, you had a health challenge. I hope you're better." I am better, Pamela.
Where did you Pamela? Was one of the stops St. Thomas? We were just
Did you
talking
see
about
Dorothy?
cruises. Okay.
Cindy Piper says she'll watch the replay. Yes, she said, but she did see Strawberry's calm walk in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you mean with that big rat-looking thing?
That big monster-looking. I wasn't expecting that because I figure Halloween is over. So
She did not like that, did she? That thing is huge.
it's really
Yes,
big.
Betty. Betty says, "Oh my God, the last box. Can it be true? What will we do?" You know?
Yup.
Exactly, Sonia Creel. Sonia says, "Bill did not fall asleep, Tracy. You're trying to throw him under the bus." You know what I'm saying, Sonia?
I am.
Joanne Gilbertson has to go.
Joanne, we'll see you soon.
Joanne, you have a wonderful, blessed day at work. Okay? Be safe, and we love you.
I love it. I love the way you colored our stamp sets in. Dorothy, you better go do your thing.
Amy Kay says, "This just means the folks have to share their makes on the Facebook page." Cindy says, "The last box. This is the last box. The last box
Of the
for
camp.
you to see."
No, I need it.
You've already seen it.
I just can't let it go. No.
You see
It's the last box.
It's the last box. Yes.
The last box.
The last box.
Oh my goodness. Dorothy. You go, girl, Dorothy.
Pamela said they went to Costa Maya, Belize, and Cozumel.
Ah, okay.
They should say, save the best for last.
I love it. What a nice way. Well, and the thing is that more than likely, I'm so shocked to look in the corner and not see cards over there.
You know what I'm saying? Bertie says, you mean the last box for today?
The campaign. Well, we don't.
We hadn't gone to the post office
We
today.
have not. So
There might be something there.
I do have a batch of about 600 coming in.
Right. There's
so
600 that are coming, and we included that in.
It's actually a little over 600
in the total.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all.
Then the Ville says, I don't believe it's the last box. There's more at that post office. Go and see right now.
Y'all are too funny. Yes, it's the last box.
So Toby, how you doing?
Biddy Penny, are you just coming on? Or were you here for the to hear Steve from Blue Magic?
We'll go back.
Bertha Bless Wilson, did I miss you showing my cards? Oh yeah, you
Bertha,
were,
we showed you.
yeah, you were like
We showed you. Know what I was telling Tracy? I said Bertha's been on almost every day.
right, and the one time we show her cards.
But today, okay, and they were nice too.
Yes, they were. It's 1:43, huh? Just don't wanna be alone.
Which one? You go back? Some.
Yeah. Let's see what other songs we got on here.
There you go.
I'm getting over a stomach bug. Oh no! I caught the last 5 minutes of Steve. I am working. LOL. Bitty Penny, what? We won't say anything. We won't say anything. Listen while you work. Y'all, let's go on a live drive, Bill and Tracy style, to the post office. Bill be going too fast, okay?
Trace, here you go. Trouble sleeping.
Trouble.
Dreaming of you. Trouble speaking.
Trouble.
Thinking of you.
I don't know the next part.
I don't know how that part goes either.
We're going to have to listen to it then. You're going to hear the whole Blue Magic album.
I can't get myself. I can't remember how it goes. I can't remember how it goes. I'm going to listen to that. Now it's back to this.
That 9-foot, I think I will check out that 9-foot creative station.
Kelly Warner says she hadn't heard of Steve before.
That's okay.
That's okay. Dorothy says, thank you for allowing me to bless others with my cards. God bless you and God bless America.
Oh, blessings to you.
Thank you. No, thank you, Dorothy.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
And thank you, Joy, and thank you, Daisha.
Kim Worthman says she knows how it is. How
They come
it
in
goes.
threes.
She knows how it goes. 'Cause life is a
You know Kim does.
circus.
You know what, Bertha? I don't exactly remember what day.
What?
Bertha, and I remember the one thing I do that we showed her cards.
Oh,
the one
yeah, we
thing
can't
I do
remember that.
remember is that it was so many boxes. I was like, oh my God. And I just went right down the line.
But we remember because we were like, is Bertha on here?
I remember
And
you
then
got a lot of positive
we
comments.
couldn't find you, Bertha. So we were like, out of all the times that Bertha's on here, the one time Yeah.
Marcia Burton, your family is in our prayers.
Oh, yes.
Uh, Bertha Penny says, I think it was the week before last, or maybe early last week. Wow, I need to count these up, don't I?
Yes, you do, babe. Going round and round. So I have 70 something cards. 70. I need to go.
I didn't even add yours.
I need to
in.
count my. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my. They're in that box out there.
I take your word
If you
for
want to
it.
get
70.
that. No, I'm gonna put them in envelopes.
When? Now?
Well, we have a few minutes.
Okay, where's it at?
They're in the box up there. I had a few that I had to send in for the campaign.
Where? Right here?
No, it's sitting on the shelf out there. It's a shoebox.
Right here?
Bill, it has cards in it, babe. Look across there.
Right here?
You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'll be upstairs and he'll be downstairs in the fridge talking about, where's the milk? On the first shelf of the fridge. Oh, everybody's guessing how many. Y'all don't need to see my cards, okay? Y'all don't need to see my cards. I'm just gonna put mine in the thing here while we
Well, put it. What you doing? I'm gonna.
yeah, I'm just putting them. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, Bill gonna keep us on longer then.
Well, if you're gonna put them in there anyway.
I thought they didn't have any envelopes on there.
Oh, Bertha said thanks. I just wanted to show my daughter which one she did. You know what? We were on Tracy. I think she said, "I wonder which one's Bertha's." I think your granddaughter. Didn't your granddaughter?
Right, I was saying, I wonder which one. I know Bertha's granddaughter had helped, so we were wondering which ones, you know.
Yeah, that's what we were wondering, Bertha.
Yep. So I'm just putting my cards in. Well, we have a few minutes, right?
Stephanie says, "Seen a fox. You saw a fox, and you gave him a pat, please."
Huh?
What a pat?
What? I showed my cards already, and I guess here you go. We just gonna chit chat, and this will be one less thing for me to do because I've been getting all the other cards together. I haven't really done mine, but this has been fun, y'all. Yeah, I wanted to do 100. It didn't happen.
What'd you do? I think you did.
I think
80.
I'm gonna count them right now. I think I was able to do.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll count them. But these were so fun.
Bertha says Isha, her daughter, she was on Midnight Crafting with me.
Oh, really? Y'all got the
Aw.
whole family tuning in. She probably thought we was a crazy bunch, huh, Bertha? She probably thought we were a
"Mom,
crazy
you
bunch.
watch this?"
Ah.
Stephanie says they're friendly wild animals because she gives them respect.
There you go. Stephanie, don't let us see you on the news.
Biddy Penny says she got the boxes from a moving company.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have some. We got a bunch of boxes down there. Yep.
Okay, hold up. I do my. Oh, here it is.
I put it in the I just put up the album cover, front and back, signed by Blue Magic. There you can see the playlist of all the wonderful hits. Download and play. Thank you. Thanks, Crystal. 'Cause life is I'm gonna have that song in my head all day. Now I'm gonna have to learn that whole song. Fall in love with as many things as possible.
And here it is. Okay. And here's the back that was signed.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness.
Crystal. It says the crystal. Crystal, live forever. Ain't that something?
That is something else. Going round and round and round and round and round. Oh, thank you, Creative Connor. I showed a lot of these before. But I figured, hey, we have a few minutes. I'll go ahead and put these in envelopes. I didn't put any of my stuff in envelopes. I just been kind of Bill, there's a box of
Patricia Cost-
envelopes.
What?
There's a box of envelopes downstairs. Let me see. Let's see if I got this. Wait 1 minute. I got a few. Oh yes, got a few here.
So you
I think I got enough.
All right.
This would look nice with this
Patricia
one.
Costa
Take
said
this one off.
something. It's gone. Let's see.
This matches perfectly. Alexa has blue magic. Step right up. Hurry, hurry. Before the show begins.
M. Sim says Alexa has blue magic.
I just read that, didn't I?
Where was I at?
Sitting right here.
I was
Oh,
looking at
thank you, Eileen. I had fun making these. I had so much fun making these, okay? Just tons of colors.
Alexa, play Spell by Blue Magic.
Oh, I thought you were going to ding us. Okay.
Oh, no, we don't get no
oh,
Alexa.
ours is disconnected, didn't it?
Right.
Oh, that's right.
But somebody's is fixing to
Alexa
come on.
seemed to be listening to us, okay?
Amy Caves, we're going to get Amy Cave. And M. Sims.
Oh, thank you, Patricia and Eileen. This is all of this was going on during the campaign.
Amy Cave says, y'all, my 2.5 inch circle point punch just stopped working. One of the parts won't go through. Any ideas on fixing it?
One of the parts won't go through.
They have this thing called a hammer. Oh! She says, Bill, I hurried up and renamed Alexa. I like that one.
That was a card that somebody had made that. Somebody had made a card, and then I was like, ooh, let's make one. That's how that one came about. White.
And Ryan says, my Alexa heard your voice and started to sing.
She said she tried the hammer method. What, Amy, is it one of the ones you got from us?
We started...
Was it one of the ones from us? Amy, let me know.
We started Linda Huffman's Alexa.
Can't have that.
Biscuit! And Ryan says, by the way, she tried the hammer method. It doesn't work.
Oh, boy. Oh, thank you, Sonia. This is just a combination of us crafting together over the last couple of weeks, you know. And I was trying to knock some out and get to 100, but that didn't happen. I need to use some of my scraps if I want to get to 100 cards. My goal was 100, but I'm not going to beat myself up. Bill, poor Biscuits alone.
Where?
Oh, Gigi said Biscuit is her cat's name. What is he doing now? Tracy, where are those
Hello?
yellow flowers
Hello,
from?
may I speak to Donna Satterley? This is Bill Phillips and Tracy.
Oh,
This is Donna Sly.
And how you doing, Donna? We're here live. Everyone's been so concerned about how you doing.
I'm doing better.
okay.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get my bracelets for my leg on. Well, I go for a fitting on Thursday, and we'll see what happens.
Okay,
And,
We were
yeah,
so
that'll
worried about you.
Help me walk.
okay.
So,
So yeah, we have you on a live stream right now.
oh, hi everybody.
This is Donna Satterley, everybody.
Oh my goodness, we were so concerned about you. We tried calling you yesterday.
Yeah, and I
So
called you last night, but you guys didn't answer.
Oh, I didn't even
okay.
see it. I probably was charging the phone.
Oh,
But we've been talking for
it's
weeks
so
saying
good
we
to
need
hear your
call.
voice.
It is good to hear.
yeah. I came back home a couple of weeks ago, and I've been just adjusting,
Okay.
figuring out things. Yeah.
Well, you sound good.
You sound really good. I'm so happy to hear your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just said let's call her and check on her and give our crafty family an update on you, since we hadn't
Yeah.
heard from you. But I'm glad you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah. And I got to get my computer set up, and then I'll start joining the lives again. But
Yeah.
I don't have it set up yet.
Okay, no
But
problem.
take your time. But it's just good to know that you're doing well, and I'm just so happy that when I called, you picked up that phone just now.
Everybody's saying hi, Donna, and everybody's praying for you.
Yeah. I thank everybody for all their thoughts and loves and prayers.
Oh, good.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, to do now. With that being said, have you been enjoying that blanket, that quilt? I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
That's
I know
good.
it's probably cold out there in Oregon.
Yeah, but we're supposed to get a little colder this next week.
Well,
So,
Yeah, so we had to check in on you because you are definitely missed,
yeah,
and we just wanted to make sure that you're okay.
exactly.
yeah. I'm doing okay. I'm getting better.
Well,
Good.
there you go. God is good.
Getting stronger. That's the biggest
Getting
thing.
stronger,
Getting
yeah.
my strength back.
Yes, getting your strength back. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, now I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna let you go and rest. I don't want to hold you on long, but I'm just so happy that you're that all is well.
Yes.
And everyone is so happy to hear your voice and is praying for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's good to hear you, Bill.
Oh, it's good to be heard. Okay.
You too, Tracy.
Huh? You said what?
It's good to hear you too. I hear you a lot
Thank you.
on the live.
Yeah, I always say it's good to be heard. Okay.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful day, and don't do anything we wouldn't do. Gives you plenty of options.
It sure does not.
That does.
All right. We'll see you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Y'all, I couldn't resist that, y'all. I just had to call her. I just had to call
The
Donna.
airmail card is so cute. Oh, it's the cutest. You like that airmail card? That Biddy Penny asked about this. Biddy Penny, this right here, this flower is a freebie on our website. Yep, this is a freebie, and the and this one right here, the sunflower in the cup. That let's see. Yeah. I had so much fun with this campaign, y'all. I have one thing with me. I have a hard time making the same card twice. It might somewhat look the same, but sometimes I have to change it up. Like there are several of these because I was doing a tutorial, but yes, Biddy Penny, that yellow flower has been so popular.
Is that her?
Yep.
Is it her?
Let's see. Yes, go snatch those up. This is a freebie too. This one right here is a freebie. Snatch them all up. This is not a freebie. Oh, thank you, Anne. I think y'all have seen these before, though. Didn't I? I thought I showed them. But yeah, I have been working on my cards for the campaign. Oh, 45 stickers cut out? Deb, you are not playing. You are not playing. Okay. Y'all, I'm so excited. I get to see my baby next week. I get to see my baby. I get to hug her. Let's see. Who? Kim, you said, years ago, my bestie called at 12 a.m. and said, put on some clothes and come to IHOP ASAP. I got there looking real cute. Thank God, because Fred Hammond with his entire band was there. Oh my goodness. Made forever friends. Wow.
Norma, email me at admin@mindlesscrafting.com. I'll put the address for you.
That is so cool. Yep.
Salapi says, those sunflower teacups speak to me really strongly for some reason. There's just something about them. Sad that I haven't been able to use them yet. Currently knitting winter accessories for family. That's okay. They're in your arsenal.
These have been this right here
In your files, ready to go.
has been very popular. We got another one coming for y'all soon.
Hi, Diane Wynn.
We got another freebie coming for you.
Diane says, enjoyed all the beautiful cards. Have an amazing day, everyone. I will catch everyone later.
You too. I'm definitely going to need more envelopes. Now that I went through all of these, I'm going to need
What? Sonia Creel's watching a QVC and HSN 24-hour crafting thing.
Woo!
I know somebody went to sleep after that was over.
24-hour
Okay?
crafting.
M. Sim said, I saw my girls over the weekend. It's the best.
I know. I can't wait.
And Norma, you saw my thing for you, right? To email me at admin@mindlesscrafting.com. Okay.
'Cause life, it is a three-ring circle.
Linda says Alexa's playing Blue Magic songs in her bedroom.
Ooh. Let's see. I think I'm going to need more envelopes.
Be kind to yourself.
Bill's going to have to go downstairs and get me some envelopes.
All right, where's it at? On the desk?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, they're in the garage. If there's a box, ooh, you're never going to find those.
Is it on the table? The main, well, you know, it's somewhere on the table, right?
I don't know if you're going to find them, babe. Y'all going to wait till Bill, maybe I should do this off camera then.
Yeah, I'll go look. Hold up. I'll be back.
Yeah, they're in a box. Like, it's a box. It's
I'll be
envelope
back.
on them. I think you might want to Well, I was gonna say video call me, but you won't be able to do that.
I sure won't.
Good luck
Hello,
down there.
Strawberry. I won't be able to.
Good luck down there, darling. There's boxes everywhere. Be careful. You like the yellow flower with the lady? That's the freebie. Gigi, you like the yellow flower with the lady? That's the freebie cut in half. That's that freebie digital. I just colored it and cut it in half. Kelly Werner said, I love St. Thomas. We'd go back anytime. Oh my goodness. The little bit of time we were there, we were there to shop. Yeah, that's why we went there. We went there to shop for a little bit. But I wish we could have stayed longer. Going round and round and round and round and round. You're asking about Blue Magic, the singing group. The singing group, and it is a regular thing. Oh, the trees, the Christmas trees. That's the freebie? Is that the one you're talking about, Deb? That's the one that's the freebie that's on there now. What size are your beautiful cards, Tracy? These are A2 size. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Bill is getting me some envelopes from downstairs, so.
I'll get you some who?
Envelopes.
Oh.
Boy, you look at you. Getting you some who?
Call my
Envelopes.
name. Just call my name. Here you go.
Okay, just open those up. I'm about to be done here. I got more cards than I thought.
Kelly Warner said, look, we should be playing a crafting cruise to St. Thomas.
That
We'd
would
be
be
like, we come
fun.
time to hit the island. Dorothy?
That would be fun.
I'm looking for Dorothy.
I know, right? Oh yeah, this is my favorite size card. But looking at some of these 5x7 cards that y'all have been making for the ones that y'all have been making for the campaign, makes you want to make some.
Sheila Overstreet says, y'all please pray for my husband. He's having surgery on his left wrist Friday. To remove the pin, he'll be getting scheduled for a biopsy on his thyroid for cancer.
Oh,
Prayers,
boy.
Sheila.
Praying for him.
Prayers.
It's amazing. You look back at the amount of cards you make and you're like, I made all of those? And some of y'all making like hundreds. Woo! Where did all the time go?
Elizabeth Hickman says, Tracy, you have a beautiful voice, and so does Bill. Did you guys ever sing professionally?
Nope, just singing in front of kids. Bill now, it's another
Well, I
different
did a lot
thing.
of like studio stuff. You know what I mean? That was my thing. That and a lot of singing in choirs and groups and vocal coaching, all kind of stuff growing up, coming up.
You did a contest once too, didn't you?
Once.
Hmm?
Well,
No, I'm asking.
you know what happened? Okay, when I was coming up, they used to have these things when I was coming up.
About how old were you?
I was in college.
Okay.
I actually look at it like it was a job. Okay, we would go to these nightclubs and they had these contests, right? And at first the prize was $100, right? My friends, they'd be like, I bet you won't get in this show. So I got in it and I won it, fine, okay. And then I noticed that I realized they had one every week. So I started going. And then, of course, I kept winning. And then they started finding other ones in different cities and stuff. And I started winning those. Then it started getting bigger and bigger prizes from like 250, 500. Then they had this one that was like 2,500. I won about at least 60 of them in a row. Pretty close. Yeah. But I thought of it as a job.
I want to know who the person was that beat you out. Like no one.
Well, you know what? This one guy won one time.
He was good.
He was
you said
good.
one time.
He was really good. It all has a lot to do with the songs too that you pick at the time.
That's
a lot is
true.
involved with it.
There's some songs I will not even attempt to sing. Like, no, 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 no way. No, 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 no way. I'm living without you. I would not attempt to sing that song all the way through.
Oh, I'm gonna look y'all up. Kim Worthy. I'm gonna write this down so I can look you up. Okay, but okay, I've sung with a lot of people. Okay, you ever heard?
I didn't get that comment. What was it? What
Kim
did
Worthy.
say?
I'm gonna write it down. Okay, I sing with Billy Rivers and the Angelic Voices of Faith since 1986. Have you heard of us? I'm gonna write that down. Billy Rivers.
Oh wow.
Billy Rivers and the Angelic. Okay,
You could have just used that with your phone and just
Oh, I remember it.
took a picture.
You know, I sure could have. I'm still living for the old day. Sonya, I wasn't really rolling, but you know what? Back then I was rolling in the dough. But as a young kid, when you're young like that, the dough rolls out as fast as it rolls in. You know what I mean? When you're young like that.
I know it would be nice to see that on YouTube.
And then when you're that young, you start encountering all the people that promise you this, promise you that, and it turns out to be a dead end. And you know, it's
Kim, can we watch them on YouTube? Your group.
I'm gonna look for them. You know, wonder Kim Worthy knows so many songs. Now I understand. I understand.
Oh, okay, they're on YouTube. Okay, have to go look.
I'm gonna pull y'all up just so y'all be ready when I get off. Let's see. Oh, hey, y'all came right up. Wait a minute here. Okay. Okay, I found y'all.
Send me a link too.
Okay, I'll be watching, listen to it after this live.
Yeah, Bill was too busy impressing the girls, huh?
You know what, Sonya? In all honesty, that's the only reason I was doing it too. I'm not gonna lie. When you're young like that, that's why you do it.
I don't think I knew that you could sing right off the bat. I don't think I knew that you could sing.
Because I didn't have a singing face.
No, I said I didn't know. You didn't like share that you can sing.
I know.
It wasn't like you were gonna walk up to me and say, "Hey, I can sing."
Right, but you know how you look at somebody.
But then I saw you. But your voice had a certain
ring,
like melody to it.
Yeah. But you know what though? But see, Kim, my favorite, no matter what I sing, my favorite is gospel. It always is, because there's something about it. Something about it.
I did not know I did this many cards, Bill.
Well, there you go.
You can start counting these.
I got you keyed up, Kim. What time I get off this live? Linda said her Alexa is still rocking Blue
Linda
Magic.
said she is rocking some Blue Magic right now.
Okay, hold up. I'm going to tell you how deep it is for me. Okay, y'all remember the song, I want to go out Side in the rain. Y'all remember that song? I was there with a gentleman named Nate Calhoun who wrote the song when it was being put together. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of songs like that.
Mm.
You're right there, helping it with the harmonies, helping with the
Mm-hmm.
arrangements and stuff like that. But I never thought to. I just didn't really. So 1, 2, 3. I love Nate. Nate was a great guy.
Look, Sonya trying to have music requests for you, babe.
6, 7, 8.
Sonya got music requests for you. Oh, thank you, Lois. Greetings to you too.
You know what? I have to go listen to it again, Linda. By the time I see y'all next time, maybe. Which
Can
one?
you hit the high note? Want to go outside?
I want to go outside. I'm not sure. I got to hear which one it is. But I tell you what, the gentleman who wrote that song, Nate Calhoun, what are you talking about? Nate's range was like the entire piano. He was kind of. He reminded me of what's her name? Rochelle Farrell, kind of. But Nate was bad. He was so bad. Uh-oh. Toby says she found a lo-fi hip-hop station on Alexa. What's the name of it?
Yep. That's how I pack up my orders, with lo-fi and some old school music.
You know what, Patricia? Let me go and think about it for a second, and maybe by the next time.
That means no.
No, it doesn't. It just means I need to think about it because I don't think about it. So I have to go and by the next time, maybe.
Patricia, waiting for you
Let
to
me
say
write this
something.
down. I'm gonna write it down, Patricia, so I on the next time.
You don't have to sing the whole song. Just sing a part. Give us a
I
piece
can't
of it.
remember anything.
Oh, I love it. You just finished packing shoe boxes for Samaritans Purse Charity. Oh, my mother and myself run at our church each year. I feel so good. Isn't it wonderful? That spirit of giving. How much did you, where are those cards? You counted how many?
37.
Okay.
See, Eileen Moore.
7, 40.
I am, Linda. Okay, the lo-fi channel is called what? Jazz is Great. Oh, lo-fi hip hop. Okay.
This is 60 right here. Six. Looks like I have more than I thought. I'm
Exactly.
I'm up to 77 cards right now, and I haven't counted these yet.
All right, hey, Bitty Penny, when you go on YouTube, check this station out. It's called, I call it Fasal Pride, like short for productions. But the guy is French, but you talking about some lo-fi. He is nice, okay? I think you're gonna like him.
94. Let's see.
Hi, Michelle.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I have exactly 100 cards.
You know what I'm saying? See, you know what?
I thought I only had 70 something. You know what? I think it's from the scrapathon.
Look
I
at
have
you.
exactly, y'all.
And you said that's what you wanted.
I have exactly 100 cards, y'all.
Here.
Oh my goodness. It's not going to fit in here now because I put the envelopes with them, but
Ain't that
unbelievable. Oh, I love it. Someone's passing out turkeys. You and your sorority are passing out turkeys. I love it. During
add
this
these
week.
up right quick.
I cannot believe I have 100 cards in here. This won't fit now. It was fitting before, but now that I put the envelopes with
That's
them.
what we want. We don't want it to fit.
Exactly 100 cards.
You want to be like, I can't even make it fit.
I started pulling cards from everywhere, okay?
Okay. We have...
Oh, wait a minute. Look. I forgot about this.
So what, add one?
There's 101. $102, right? Let's see. Oh, 103. Wait, I got a pile of cards sitting over here. 104. Oh, wait a minute. 105. 105 cards. 105. Look how happy I am right now. Because I'm happy. Oh my goodness.
Lunville says, my daughter Antonia, 9 years old, just surprised me with a gift basket inspired by you.
Oh my goodness. What? How old?
9.
Antonia.
Antonia.
I love it.
Antonia. Antonia said, look, don't mess up my name on TV, okay?
105 cards,
That's
babe.
awesome.
How much we got?
Oh, so you got how many?
How much total, babe?
How many did you?
The new total.
I had a total, and you added some more. How many did you add just now? 5?
5 more.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's the scrap Bill wanted to toss. Look at that. Yup.
Where?
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the scrap that Bill wanted to toss.
But you pivoted.
Because your scraps can still be a blessing. Did you hear that?
Mm.
So in your mind, sometimes we think that we're.
This is
sometimes
scraps.
you think I'm just a scrap.
Hi, Crimson Rose Creations. Crimson Rose says, I passed by your channel one other time, and this is the first time I have stayed. I think you guys are fantastic. I love the vibes, and we'll be back again.
Awesome.
Thank you, Crimson Rose. Pass on by. Don't you leave, Crimson Rose. We have something that's
Don't be tossing those scraps out.
You to see. Crimson Rose.
Oh, thank you, Lois. Appreciate that.
DFC says now that scrap is going places.
That scrap is going.
Totally talking about.
That's
Don't
what I'm
toss no
saying.
scraps, Bill.
Look, there's people out here think we're scraps sometimes, okay? Or you might be playing that thing in your head saying, I'm just one person.
Who am I?
I just, yeah, who am I, to think that I could do such and such? Wait a minute.
Bobby Thompson.
Look at the butterfly. You remember the butterflies?
Butterfly.
You remember those?
I remember.
Who made those?
Oh, that was
She's on here right now.
Who was it? Who did it?
Who
Trace?
did
I forgot. Oh my goodness. I can't think of it.
She's on here right now.
Who made those butterflies
look at this
with
one.
the poured paint? The poured paint technique.
Look at that.
Come on, identify yourself.
I add them to my cards, okay? I was not playing.
Who did it? Bobby Thompson talking about, sorry I didn't make it. They had to get a haircut on this white head.
Oh, you're so welcome,
At least you have
Kelly.
some hair to cut, okay?
Kelly Werner, you're so welcome. We had fun organizing this campaign. Definitely a labor of love.
Was it Joy Brown? I think, was it? I don't think Joy Brown's on here today.
It was Joy Brown, yep.
I think it was Joy Brown.
Yep. Let me show you. I didn't think I showed y'all this. I added them to some of my other cards. Look at that.
Thank you, Seven Hoffman girls.
She made these out of paint pours. And now they're blessings on my cards.
Seven Hoffman girls was just saying that Mindless Crafting is on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you for mentioning that.
And I didn't put this up. I should have done it, but I'm going to just put this right here. Hold up.
Yeah, so sweet, Tracy. Kids are special. Yes, they are. 'Cause I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
Isn't that a nice song?
Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Them words are powerful.
Everybody's searching for a hero. We all need someone to look up to. Ooh, what's the rest of the words?
Oh,
Give me
my
the words,
goodness.
somebody.
Is the teacups free? Yes, Betty.
I gotta find these words. Hold up.
That song right there.
Ooh.
They're asking Joy to do a video. I know, right, Sarah? Because those butterflies are gorgeous.
I never found anyone who fulfills my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me.
That's a high note, right?
It
there.
is. I don't feel like get it.
I decided
Long ago. You gotta be ready for that one.
that's a Whitney.
I had to prepare myself. for
That's
that
a
one.
Whitney note, okay?
Never to walk in anyone's shadow. Woo! That was up there.
At least you tried, babe.
If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, okay? Please.
That's a song
Whitney
right
was
there.
bad.
That's a song. Who did the original to that?
George Benson.
Boy, that song right there. You hear what it says? Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess, not outside, inside. Inside, right? Give them a sense of pride to make it easier.
Right.
Let the children's laughter remind us of how we used to be. We.
But you notice how the two kind of fuel each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because look, how we used to be, we've forgotten how we used to be. We forgot to learn how to play and have fun because we've gotten caught up in the seriousness of adulthood. And so that song is a whole word, okay? I'm not even going to go, because I could go on and on. I could break down that whole song. So that's a reminder for us, okay? We have to find that the child inside that allows us to create without putting limits on ourselves. It allows us to create and saying, yes, I colored outside the box.
But you know what?
But I'm enjoying the coloring. You
but
know?
Look at this next verse. Everybody's searching for a hero.
Woo!
Right? People need someone to look up to.
And that could be you.
I never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. So in case you don't find a hero, and so I learned to depend on me.
Depend on me. You have to be the hero sometimes.
You can't get one.
Sometimes you got to be the hero.
You got to be your own hero.
You got to be your own hero and let your light shine. And so that's the way of leading the way. Let your light shine and lead the way because the right people will find you.
You know, it's interesting. I'm looking this up. It says song by Whitney Houston, but actually the song was by Benson. I decided long ago. Never to walk in anyone's shadow.
You better say a word. Wait 1 minute. Never to walk in anyone's shadow.
I decided that.
Girl, I don't know if you could do that. Now you're walking in somebody. Oh, maybe I can't do it. You're walking in someone else's shadow. Girl, I don't know about you trying to start no business.
The girl's sisters, cousins,
maybe
aunts,
I can't.
Daddy's friends, uncle tried that.
Maybe I can't start a business. Now you start doubting yourself. You're walking in somebody else's shadow. You're walking in somebody else's shadow. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. Anyone's shadow.
Oh, this is the next part.
Look, this is what stops us from going into greatness is that we're walking in someone else's shadow. And guess what? What happens when where your shadow is? Your shadow follows you. But if you're walking in someone else's shadow, now you're following them.
That was deep right there.
You're following them. So now you're going over here. Oh, that person's shadow over here. Let me go over here. Oh, the shadow's over here. Walk in your own shadow.
Because no matter where you go, your shadow going too.
Your shadow going with you. Right.
But if you follow somebody else, their shadow may go somewhere you may not want to go or might not need to go.
Can we break down the song, y'all? We break it down?
If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take.
Wait a minute. If I fail. If I fail. If I fail. Right. Failure, either you're going to stay down, right? Or you're going to get back up. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. There's a quote, fall down 7 times, get up 8. If you fail 7 times, you best to get up. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Right. Look at Sally P. You better say it. If you walk in someone else's shadow, they're blocking the sun in your life.
Exactly, Emily.
Look, if I fail, Bill, read that.
If
again.
I fail, if I succeed, it don't matter which one. Whether I fail or I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe.
As I believe. At least I'll live as I believe. I'm walking the path that God chose me to walk in. He didn't say, Tracy, I want you to walk in Bill's path. He didn't say, Tracy, I want you to walk in Biddy Penny's path, Kelly's path. No, he wants you. He has a journey for each of us. And no matter what the journey is, at the end of it, God is already there. He's already there. But now we walking in someone else's shadow that's blocking the sunlight for us when you're supposed to be walking in your own shadow. So you're your own hero, your own leader, okay? And see, you have to take that back. You got to take that back, because whose shadow are you walking in right now? Because you're blocking you from the thing that you're destined to do. This song is serious. I never really it's always been powerful. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Look at that, y'all. But guess what? They can't take away my dignity, but guess what? Only if we allow them
we
to.
Give it away.
If we allow people to take away our dignity.
They can't take it away. We give it away.
Girl, nobody gonna know. Nobody gonna know. Child, you don't need to do that. Nobody gonna know. I'll know. I'll know. So that's the one thing that we can hold on to, is our dignity. We can control our dignity.
Marcel Burton said, my mom said she thought she was listening to a church service. Mama Burton, sometimes when it comes.
Look. So how important is your dignity to you? Because people try to take you outside of that thing, something into a place that you're not supposed to be, right? Because we sometimes care about someone else's opinion of us. Don't allow them to take your dignity. Walk in the light of Jesus. He keeps us in the shadow of his wing. You better, Patricia. Lord. Look, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. It's happening. We don't feel like we deserve God's love because we've made so many mistakes. We fail, so we don't feel like we're deserving. God is the creator, right? He created all of us. He created all of us. So why are we not only walking in someone else's shadow? Because the greatest love,
it's already there.
It's already there. He loves you already. I found the greatest love of all inside of me.
Think about that sentence. I found the greatest. It ain't like, no matter how you search, it was already inside of you.
Right.
So you look at everywhere else outside of you.
The outside things, right. We need to sometimes you need to quiet things down because it's already in you. Yep. It's already in you. So if the greatest love is already inside of you, right? And if we were made in the image, God didn't make no mistakes. So why are we doubting him? Why are we doubting? And you know why we doubt? Because we're living outside. All the things outside have gotten to us and shaped and molded us, and the traumas and we're in the next chapter.
Disappointments.
And the disappointments.
And the lying,
yes.
And the cheating. And
we're giving too much energy to something else, to outside forces, things that are coming at us every day. And yep, they can get us down, but we don't have to stay down. We don't have to stay down. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all.
And that's basically what it
Learning
comes
to
down
love yourself. Right. Taking care of yourself. Being a better person. And not only that, loving yourself when others who should love you don't love you. But guess who does love you? God loves you. Y'all better remember that. We're gonna listen to this song and hear it in a whole different light from now on. Woo, that's a powerful song right there.
We're gonna listen to this after we get off.
The lyrics. Yep. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up. Yudi, the Holy Spirit is inside of us. God is calling us to bring out the talent each of us have. But you know what happens, Yudi? We keep dimming our talent because, I'm not good enough. I'm not, they can't.
So-and-so said.
Right. So-and-so said. And so we start playing it over and over in our minds. That's why the mind is such a powerful thing. So if you can transform your mind, right? If you can transform your mind, now you're talking about a different thing. Because your mind controls everything internally. Right? So we can actually start to change the script. We can change the script. We can pivot. Going back to that word again, we can pivot. And watch how things start to transform in your life when not only you love yourself, but now you start to look at people in a whole new light. And now you don't start to cast doubt on certain people. Right?
In particular yourself.
Or think like, I'm just a scrap. I'm not worthy. I'm just, and that's where right there. That's the thing.
You know what? There was a study that was done, and in a nutshell, what happened was they took like a jar, kind of like the size of a gallon pickle jar, and they filled the bottom of it with fleas, and the fleas would continuously jump. I mean, twice the height of the pickle jar outside of the plane of the opening of that pickle jar, right? With ease. And they would have offspring, and their offspring would jump higher, 2 times the size. I mean, the opening of their jar. The next part of the study, they put a lid on the top of the jar until the fleas kept jumping and hit the top, kept hitting the top. And then after a period of time, when the scientists took the lid off the top of the jar, not only could those fleas no longer jump out of the jar, but neither could any of their offsprings. And that's exactly how it is with us.
Yep.
We keep hitting obstacles and things in our life that make us think this is as far as we can go.
Yep.
Or this dream is not for me, it's for somebody else. I'm dreaming it, but it can't be for me because ain't nobody in my family ever did it.
Yep.
Nobody in my family that deals with my family.
We let the generational curses limit us.
Right.
Yep. Tracy, I not only get to learn to hone my skills in card making on this channel, but also you uplift my spirit. Praise God. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, and that just shows you.
I appreciate that because we
right. And
we were created to create. We were created to inspire others and to uplift others.
Right.
Because not everybody can walk the same walk as you, right? Each person has their challenges. So rather than beat them down, I want to lift those people up. I want to be able to say, look, I want to be the wind beneath somebody's wings. I don't know about you, but I want to be, girl, if it was me, I would. It's not you, though. It's not you. This is all about me and my decision to help others. Girl, I don't know. Social media, you on that social media? Ooh, it can be brutal. Yes, it can. But if you know who you are, if you know whose you are, it don't matter.
And we all know a lot. We know what to do. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
we know what to do.
I remember I was talking to my brother one time.
We
right?
know what to do.
And I told him, I said, man, Jeff, I said, just imagine. I said, if I could just go back into the past, like maybe when I was in high school or college or something, if I could just go back and do everything that I know now, just imagine how amazing my life would be.
Yep.
My brother, without hesitation, said, just imagine how amazing your life would be if you did everything you knew to do right now. He stopped me dead in my tracks. Because we always want to set up this impossible scenario, because we obviously I can't go back 30 years in the past. But
Yep.
there's something that I can do today that would change my life at least 1%, so that at the end of 1 year, I'm 37 times better than I was today.
Biddy Penny, you said a word. It helps me appreciate the hardships when I know. That helps me have more empathy. Yes, when you know. And we know a lot. Bonnie Glover knows a lot. Kim Worthman knows a lot. September Helton knows a lot. Stephanie knows a lot. And guess what? When you're down and out, look for the blessing.
Ooh, Tina Burke said,
when you're down and out, look for the blessing.
Tracy, Tina says, don't be a stumbling block, be a stepping stone.
Ooh, you better say that. You better say that.
And that was a good one right
You
there,
better
Tina.
say that. God didn't put a whole bunch of people on this earth. I cannot believe that God put a whole bunch of people on this earth so that we can be disconnected.
Bonnie says, be the updraft, not the downdraft.
Are you thinking about that? God did not put a whole bunch of people on the earth so you can go your way and you can go over here and you can go over here. He put us on this earth to help one another. And because the journey, if you had challenges in your life, I mean challenges like darkness, drug addiction, alcohol, homelessness,
anything, eating disorders,
ooh,
sexual
what a
addictions.
blessing! What a blessing that you can be to so many.
Stephanie says,
You still have a platform. You have a platform. Because when you've been through such devastation, you better watch me still shine. I'm going to still come out shining. I may go down for a minute, but I'm going to come out shining. You may have dimmed my light for a little bit, but I still got a spark that I could share.
You may have dimmed my light, but you can't dim the light.
You can't dim the light. And so that's where we get into this craziness and this confusion, because we don't think that we're worthy. I'm here to tell you today, each and every one of you on this live is worthy.
Well, a big part of the problem is that we're constantly trying to fight a battle.
We're trying to fight a battle
that's already been won.
You got to. Oh, you better say it, Bill. You better say it.
That's all I'm saying.
We're fighting a battle.
As soon as we
It's already been won. It's already been won.
It's already been fought.
So if you're going through something right now, ooh, what a blessing you've been to me. Stephanie's sharing her battle with homelessness. I don't know if Stephanie knows what a blessing.
Bonnie Glover says, it may take me a little longer to get up now, but by God, I'm getting up.
Woo! You better say that.
Crazy for Banana says, I never believed in
Oh my
I listen
goodness,
to
and
you
he
and Bill
loves
because
you.
you're positive. know what
okay?
crazy for bananas?
God loves you.
Whether we say we believe or we say we don't, we can never be doing too good in our lives to not have a midnight hour. And everyone on here knows what a midnight hour. A midnight hour is that time when you're all of a sudden in that corner and it's like the perfect ambush. There's nothing human that can help you. No doctor, no lawyer,
Nothing.
no policeman, no nothing.
Yep.
And everything you know is reduced to, oh God.
Yep.
Oh God, help me. Oh God, please, God. What am I gonna do, God? Oh God. That's so. I don't care what you can have as many words in a Bible as you can think. The only thing you can think is, oh God.
Yep.
And once you get through that moment after surrendering to that, you're forever changed.
Forever changed, forever
It happens in
transformed.
the midnight hour.
Imagine. You know, one of the best compliments I got from someone? You know what they said? Tracy, I can't believe that you had been through so much pain and hurt in your early life. That's one of the best. You know why? Because she's like, your light shines so bright. I would have never thought that you had been through something like that. How many of you on here don't look like what you've been through? You don't look
Everybody in
like
here,
what you've been through because you still shining bright. You still smiling. You, God is still making a way out of no way for you.
most of us, if we look like what we've been through, people will run from us. Child, did you see Bill? Woo! I ain't going nowhere near him.
I gotta let that dog out, huh? I
I
hear her
do it.
crying.
Fred says, thank you for lifting me after a tough emotional day. These last few weeks since my mom passed away have been just awful, but
Fran, I hear
here
that.
I found peace.
Peace. That's it. That right there. That right there. Fran, I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that you feel like you have a place that you can come to. And in the last couple of weeks, I have felt like we have gone through a transformation, even as a community, but just as a person. I feel like I've become a better person in the last couple of weeks. Just through this campaign, and not only, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something that just is, that I can only explain that it has to be God. Without a shadow of a doubt, it has to be God. Giving me the words and choosing the words to give to somebody who's trying to hold on. Mm. Y'all better preach. I see y'all. God has your back. Yup.
Are you happy to be up, dog?
Where was she?
Outside. She was happy, though. She been out all that time.
Shining bright like a diamond.
All right.
Y'all, I'm just so proud of each and every one of y'all. Stephanie, continue to shine your light. Because I don't know, something about your testimony a couple of weeks ago when you told us you were homeless did something to me. And that's why we have to share our stories. Somebody's holding on to a story that needs to be shared, and we have to share it. Not because we want sympathy, but because someone needs to hear your testimony to know that I need to be thankful that I have a roof over my head. Because Stephanie, even in your homelessness, you are still speaking to so many. There's someone right here who's saying, I can get through it. Stephanie's going through it right now. And Stephanie's on her end of the spectrum saying, you know what? I need to continue to shine my light. I have got to continue to fight and shine my light and take each day and be a blessing. When you share those pictures, how peaceful. In the group, you shared the pictures of those of the kangaroos. And it looked so peaceful. And I said, oh my goodness.
Betty Penny says, Stephanie, you may be homeless, but you're not down. You're lifting us all up.
Yes, you are. So that's what I'm saying. Don't you ever think, use your situation to create something beautiful, whether it's going to help somebody else. Because we were not put on this earth to be alone.
And also just know that you're at a different point in this part of your test. But your testimony is being formulated right now, this part of your testimony. Now, you have other testimonies, but this testimony, and trust me, there's going to come a time when you're going to be speaking to people who are going to be at the same point you are now.
Yep.
And they're not going to be able to, they're not going to think they're going to be able to make it.
Yes.
But you know what? I saw Stephanie. I saw her last week, last month, last year, and I didn't think there was no way.
Yep.
But look at her now.
Right. Don't let the moment define you.
Look at her now.
Yep. I want to hear the stories of the person that came back, that keeps pushing through, that no matter what, they get knocked down, they keep getting up. Because as long as you still have life and breath in you, you still got to keep going. You got to. Each and every one of us has a purpose. And it may not come the time that we want to. Anyone to ever get that feeling like, I got to do more?
Exactly, Victoria.
You feel like you're doing a lot, but you got to do more.
And more might just be just showing up.
Showing up. Showing up.
More might be just showing up. See, everybody has a different more.
Yep. Marcia been going through it. Mom's in the hospital. She been going through it.
Wanda Lewis. Alabaster box.
Testimony. I thank God for my mother being healthy. I'm praying for Marcia and her mom who's listening also. I pray for healing for her mom. And I pray for Marcia's strength while she goes through this with her mom.
I understand Amy Cave. Amy Cave says, I always struggle with people saying stuff like, but you know, you could be in a worse situation, so you should feel blessed. This is so true, but I can feel bad for a moment.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
I do understand that.
Yeah.
I absolutely do.
Go through it.
I absolutely do.
Go through it, but don't stay there. Yeah.
Because, I mean, the bottom line, I'm sure there's not a person on here who, when someone, in your earlier years, when someone passed in their family, their mother, their sister, their brother, we might have said to them, I understand. Until you went through that and you realized you didn't understand not one inkling what they were feeling, what they were going through.
Yep. But I see you.
I almost wanted to go and apologize to them if I could have found them and said, you know what, I apologize for even pretending to know where you're at.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, have a good cry. Cry. To me, crying is healing. You know?
Wanda says, God will never forsake us. He's always there for us. Wanda, I remember reading, you know, it says, He will not give you more than you can bear. How many of you have read that? And when you were going through it, you said to yourself, God, there is no way. There is no way I can get through this. You could not have meant for me to bear this.
Yes.
I need something. You better send me some help, something. Because I feel like I'm losing my mind right
Woo, yup.
now. I can't make it through another moment just even thinking of this.
And then what happens? You make it through that moment.
Somehow.
Yep. By the grace of God.
Yeah. Anyway, Wanda says that's my all-time saying. Yeah. But when you get to enough moments like that and you become cognizant of it,
Yeah.
when you have that next moment that comes, you think back on those moments you made it through when you didn't think you could make it through.
Gigi said yes when she said when I lost my best friend, my mom. Yep. Biddy Penny, you better say that. When I hit those moments, then I have to take it to the basics. One step, one moment, one day at a time. Yep. Because some days you may only be able to sit at the side of the bed.
And try to keep a smile on your face.
Looking like a crazy person. You know? Yep. Your hard time may not look like someone else's. Because right now, I tell you, someone's picking up the bottle just to help them get through whatever, you know?
Right. It's like they say, the person who complains about his shoes until they meet someone with no feet. And then the person with no feet complain until he meets a man with no legs. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, you better say that, Tina Barker. God sees the big picture, and we only see a puzzle piece.
Tracy, can you remember when we were in the hospital? We were in the elevator at the time. We were in the elevator when our daughter was in the hospital, right? And we were all feeling all bad. I remember I looked at Tracy's face, and she looked at my face, and we were both probably wondering which one was going to break out crying first, you know? And all of a sudden, we heard something outside the elevator. I'm like, what in the world is that? And all of a sudden, when the door opened, these 3 kids came in, and they were pushing this one kid. One of them was pushing a kid in a wheelchair, and another was riding an IV. I'm talking with stuff all over the place, the cables all in the arms and stuff. He was riding on the IV, and the other kid was pushing the kid in the wheelchair who had no legs.
And wait a minute, we didn't
he had
even
no
realize
legs, and he was just laughing.
But here's the thing: we didn't realize that he didn't have legs. So when he gets in the elevator, just pure joy in the elevator.
Just laughing.
All 3 of the kids
were just as happy as could be.
All 3 of the kids just happy as can be. I think he had some gum. Remember, he was passing out gum in the elevator. And we were like, man, this kid is so happy, just filled with joy.
I was so embarrassed at myself.
And I'm thinking,
I said, I'm up here feeling all sorry for myself. And look at this right here.
Right. It just gave me such a sense of like peace and joy to see that kid. And all those kids filled with joy. Because you remember the one who was riding the IV, come to find out, we went past his room and he had all this stuff in his room. And I was like, it was like his bedroom. And I was like, how long this kid been here? They said about 9 months.
Yeah.
He's been in the hospital for 9 months. And I think we were in there with Ariel for about 3-4 months.
At that time.
At that particular time. And I said, my goodness, look how happy this kid is. He's just happy to be. Just happy to be. Yep.
There's so many great comments, I can't read it all.
That's right, Amy K. That kid was celebrating, okay? He was so happy. He wasn't going to let nothing. He was just filled with joy. Just filled with joy.
JT talking about makes me sad. I miss when the lives I miss. Must watch the replays for the look at this.
I learned to never make assumptions about someone's situation. Exactly. Yep. Well, we got to go ahead and get off of here because we got some card packing up to do.
Exactly.
This has been a blessing, truly a blessing.
I've got to say this one last thing. I got to. Stephanie Williamson just said it took me a long time to believe that my mother has passed away and I was not allowed to know. Now, when you think about when we talk about bearing the crosses to bear, and you wonder to yourself, how much can I take before I absolutely just lose my mind and go insane and start running down the street foaming at the mouth, just looking like I'm absolutely insane, rabid. That's a tough one, Steph. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough one.
And that's why when you tell us these, when you share your testimonies, Stephanie, it makes us stronger and grateful, and we're just happy that you're here, still pushing through.
Right, and I don't know how he's gonna do it because I'm not God.
Yep.
But he's gonna do it. One day, you'll be able to talk about this. I know it don't seem like
she's talking about it right now.
And I'm talking about she's gonna be really blessing people. You're blessing somebody now.
You're blessing so many people.
There are people that have your same situation, and they don't believe that anybody else has ever been through it. Anyway, now we better get off.
This is what we're at right now. 15,387.
Sergeant Creel talking about, I recall being a little down until a little boy heard my daughter and told me he couldn't believe I was old enough to have a baby. I was floored. That's because you got that baby face. Baby face, you've got the cutest little baby face.
Wow.
All right.
Y'all have a great afternoon, y'all. What are we going to do on Thursday? I know, Gaetan. We have no idea. We have no idea, but a lot of packing up has to be done. So we will see y'all on Thursday, God willing, at 12 noon Eastern. Come join us, y'all.
I have to say hi to Granny B. Hi, Granny. Now we're going to get off of here.
Yes, powerful messages today, Linda Veal. Blessings to you, Tracy and Bill. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Ooh. We're going to go, but as we go, I'm going to say, Betty says, I agree 100%, Tracy. Stephanie's strength in sharing is helping me.
Yes.
I am in a different situation, but I am receiving a blessing.
Yes.
Now I will be quiet.
Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.